Good people, what is up? What is up? They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let, hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out sand castle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, you know, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to throw, turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he started talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you know you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see you. Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Jesus Christ, Superstar. Hey, y'all. That's kind of good. I know, y'all. I know I've been real absent all week, y'all. Listen, it's been a long week. I was doing the business of work and all that entails. And so, yeah, because of that, I, wasn't live this week. So, yeah, we're here. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Volvo. What's good, people? What is going on? So, yeah. Where am I? So, you know what I'm trying to do, y'all? Hey, China White. What I'm trying to figure out is, y'all need to give me something to talk about because, listen, let me tell you why. Hey, LaDonna, it's Friday evening, and tomorrow is Silly Saturday. So what I absolutely don't want to do is have to cover things twice. Now, Silly Saturday is probably going to end up being tomorrow evening because I got stuff to do in the morning. So it's probably going to be tomorrow. Oh, who is this at my door? You know, when you stay at the Palatial Treasure Estates and your room is in the corner Sometimes you get random knocks on the door that ain't trade. You know, normally it's trade, but this ain't trade. Is should I open this door now for you, ma'am? You got trade waiting with you? Let me see if she got trade with her. You
Girl,
got trade with you, ma'am? Ma'am?
not yet. But that, why you think I'm putting on makeup at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Okay, because trade is on the way.
What's good, sis?
Hello. Did you?
I feel like we never be online together anymore.
I know. Why was I? See, this is how you know great minds think alike. Because I was watching old lives of us last night,
And we just silly.
and we got a lick of good damn sense when we get
Like
together,
we're
and
just
I
so
like it.
damn silly. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. How are you, love? What you
I am
doing?
good, my love. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to admit I have been,
You
it's been
don't
a
know how to sit down somewhere. You're
right,
acting like your damn sister.
right. Because that heifer is traveling as we speak.
Exactly.
Lord,
As we.
y'all don't worry. Really, B is not going live tonight. So,
She need a break. Hell, she been live so much. I say, Jesus.
mhm. Child, I was telling her the other day. I looked up. She had to have like 3 lives in one day. I said, "Ma'am, what are you doing?"
Everything.
Anyway, so my snack of the day, because it's Christmas time, I look for all of my seasonal snacks. So I love the little white covered pretzel bit
Oh,
covered pretzels. What's the company that makes the flat pretzel chips? I forgot,
yeah.
but you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They make some too. And so Tracy, I am not stopping her from doing her face. She is not gonna stop for me. Please be clear. Hey, Spicy Original. Hey, Boo.
Listen,
Y'all do not have to worry about Abby stopping from doing her face for me. So
you are correct.
I
Okay.
am I'm absolute. Well, I could probably do this today and not do it tomorrow. I could knock this out today and not do it on Silly Saturday. So this whole Celine Dion news,
Mm-hmm.
or where the Christmas tree? Listen, now Volvo, you have to know they're never far away.
Not the Christmas tree. What?
Baby, you do not have to ask. And this is a fresh new box. They're never far away.
Listen,
Right
people
here.
was in their feelings when they thought Little Debbie was going somewhere, but she only going somewhere in Canada. She not leaving here. I had to get some people together today about Little Debbie. They was distraught. Talk about Little Debbie. They taking her away, gone yonder somewhere. She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere. No, it's not the big ones. It's the regular size one. Tracy, you don't want me to have the big ones. You want me to have the regular size. I eat enough. Okay, Tracy, I eat
That's
enough of
enough.
these.
That's too much sugar as it is. Let's not OD.
I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do the ice cream yet. Hey, Zap Allen,
Hey Zach.
how are you? What's up, Zap Allen?
Hell,
Listen,
I forgot the TV. Can you hear the TV in my bedroom playing? I forgot.
mm-mm.
I'm gonna pause it though.
But
It's Wi-Fi.
my video is really low. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure it's not me. Hold on.
Oh, not leaving y'all here with me unattended. Oh, no. Well, friends and family. That was fast.
Yeah, no, I just had to go back and go back, come back. Okay, now it sounds better. Okay, great. So, hey Harold, I know Harold. I've been traveling, busy, so much going on. I was up there with really being them in DC earlier, so I've been real busy. My son loves the big ones. They are 25% bigger in his mind. They are the see Tracy, you have to add the nouns to that sentence, not the big ones. Because here in the house of debauchery, that could be anything. Your son could love the big titties, the big asses, the big meat, the big I don't know.
I
So you
approve the sentence as is.
you just can't leave it. My son loves the big ones. They are 25% bigger. And it is mine. They are the best. Well, traditionally the big ones are best. Yeah. Mhm.
They always the best. Listen, why did my company has these reward points that they send to people? And oh, you can send people 15. I got like 1,500. So I'm going to get me a ring light and I think a Bath and Body Works gift card because I have so many points.
Hey, Yana Boo. Baby, I'm living for these glasses in this avatar, Yana. I am living for these glasses. El Teddy, last year, I think during Vlogmas, you said Lucas Oh Come On You Faithful was one of your favorite songs. It is. I've
Yeah.
already heard it many times. Listen, I listened to that Oh Come On You Faithful by Luther. It could be the middle of the year, and I will listen to it because the whole half of the first half is still great, but it's the first half gives you traditional "Oh Come On You Faithful," a real nice Lutheran. But baby, the whole second half to the end of that song, where Luther says, "Let me remind y'all that I'm Luther Vandross, Luther motherfucking Vandross," and Mama Stop singing takes me out every time. Takes me out every time I hear Luther Vandross sing "Oh Come On You Faithful." Every time.
I don't see my powder puff. My nose is itching. Okay. I'm just having a hard time. I'm touching everything except what I need to touch.
List, level out. Come on, oh, those are your favorite friends. Listen, you know, as a fellow member of the brother and sisterhood of the spectacles, you have to have multiple eyeglasses. Mhm.
I'm gonna be ordering some when my insurance when my FAFSA reload. Not my FAFSA, my FSA.
Did you say FAFSA?
I almost said FAFSA like I'm going to school.
Like
Oh,
financial aid? Girl. Hey, Tracy. So, speaking of which, now you know what I was listening to earlier today? One of the best one of the best and slept on Christmas albums. That damn Kirk Franklin and the Family Christmas albums.
Jesus is the reason
Listen,
for the season.
that my favorite song on that album is "They've Taken Christ from Christmas." Oh, that's my shit. Ah.
Listen, you gonna get the Holy Ghost. So listen, just go on and
Hey,
get it into your shanana. Come on, Jesus. Listen, just go on and get it in there. Don't even fight it. Don't even fight it. Listen, so what have you okay, so I watched thank you, Boo. Um I binged watched Henry and Megan's docu-series, the first 4, 5, 6 episodes like they
Harry.
put out. Harry and Megan. Do I say Henry?
Yes.
Harry. Harry and she better than me. Because when I say I'd have cussed them white folks the fuck. I would have cussed them.
I don't even need to watch it and know.
Some of it is very the stuff that happened with her daddy right before the wedding.
But
Like
you know,
I would
that
have been
bullshit anyway.
devastated if my daddy did that.
But yeah, because remember her daddy was on that bullshit. Listen, y'all, they about to catch the Holy Ghost in the chat just thinking about that Kirk Franklin Christmas album. Listen, when they say go tell it on the mountain, and they takes me there, listen. But they take Christ for Christmas. Listen. Or the oh come all you faithful, when they say come let us adore him,
See,
kneel down before him, come let us praise him.
Zap saw it too last night and thought the same thing. I would have had to fight. I would have fought them people. Shout out to Harry for having a backbone and getting his wife out of there
But
for the white
but my
folks to
thing
kill that
is,
girl.
remember, Great Britain, I keep telling y'all, is the holy see of racism globally. It is the freaking holy see of racism and discrimination. Girl. Hey, friend Jade. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just
Because
saying.
they started far back. They started at the beginning, like with his mama, and there was like never before seen clips of they had gone to the beach. He's like the paparazzi has always been in his life. Like his generation is the first generation to be born under the contract that was had between the royal family and the press that their lives are not their own. Y'all do whatever the press say want you to do and Blase Bloom and all this other stuff. And there's these clips where they had gone to the beach as kids and his mama walking up on the paparazzi and was like, look, y'all gotta stop. You gotta turn the cameras off. My kid, I just came to take my kids to the beach. Y'all can't be in their faces all the time. Y'all got to go away from y'all. I said, well, I know that's right. She was like, get out of my face. Get out of my
Yeah.
start being treated like a negress until she moved to the exactly. Because it's a whole different level of racism there than it is here. And so
I'm not gonna say a whole different level, but
where depend like okay, the level of I need people to understand the level of racism you receive that it's determined by the not only how much pigment is in your skin in comparison to everybody in your surroundings. So a person who is fair skinned and possibly white passing won't get as much racism if they're in a crowd with people who have darker skin, who are clearly and definably black, versus if you are the only thing that's even in a remotely other about you, like if there's even a hint of pigment to your skin in this whole sea of white milk, you not a nigga because you got one drop, and so you the one that's gonna catch
well, how
on.
is that different from what we got going on here?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what it is as a whole.
Okay. Okay.
As a whole.
Mm-hmm.
So she went from being in a place of there's plenty of other clearly definable niggas here for us to perpetrate whatever racism that we gonna perpetrate, to where she get to skip over most of it because she was fair skinned and white passing. However, when she got over there and she was the only ones,
Mm-hmm.
no ma'am, you
Especially
gonna
when
get
you paraded your
all
black
of this,
mama.
nigga.
No, no,
You
no.
gonna get all of this because
Especially
you the nigga.
especially when you paraded your black mama all over that wedding and then had that black um choir sang
Yep.
and then had my boy, well, I can't think of the boy's name, the black boy who plays the cello. His first name started with an S. Like a really weird, I think it's Shaku or something like that. Young black boy. I think he's still in his 20s, but is a, you know, a masterful cello player, plays all over the world, world renowned virtuoso. But had his black behind play there, and you had this black choir, and you had your black mama there who was her black self and was here for it.
It's like the niggas have
Mm-mm.
taken over. We've been
We're not doing
overrun
this.
by the niggas. And so
Be like, mm-mm, we ain't doing this with y'all. We're not doing this. Child.
she better than me though.
First of all,
Because as soon as they found out they was dating, and she was in the United States at her job, and she just coming out of her house to go to the set, and she was walking to her car, and of course a bunch of paparazzi is standing outside of her house because when it first broke, and she was like,
listen, Suits was my show back in the day. I did like Suits. I really did like that show. I was mad when what was the black lady that was everybody's boss? I can't remember.
I have to be very honest, I've never seen that one episode.
Oh, it's so good. The tall black lady, beautiful.
I know
dark-skinned
Bunk
black
was her
lady.
daddy on the show. I saw that.
Who?
Bunk from The Wire.
Yes, yes. That was her daddy. But no, it was the lady, it was the black lady. She was the head of the firm. She was everybody's boss. Beautiful. And she was supposed to get a spinoff. They never gave her spinoff. But she was running the company, beautiful, long legs, tall black woman, picturesque, big eyes, long black hair. And I think that was her hair. Just beautiful. I lived for her. I can't remember her name. Let me look this up because that's gonna bother me.
You looked it up. She said she went outside. Of course, the paparazzi is outside waiting for her. And so her being her and being a polite human being, she was like, "Oh, hello. You guys stay warm. It's nice to see y'all." And she gets in her car and drive away. And she said she got a message from Harry talk about, no, don't speak to them. Just keep walking. Don't even acknowledge their presence. And she was like, "Wait, what? What do you mean?" And he was like, "Yeah, we don't even acknowledge." I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
God."
that's her name, Jessica. Her name was Jessica, but she's the ex-wife of Lawrence Fishburne. Her and Lawrence Fishburne used to be married.
Okay. There's
That
a white lady?
this is a black lady.
Oh, okay.
Her and Lawrence Fishburne were married for about shoot. They were married about 15 years, I think. hmm She's a beautiful black woman, though.
They said, "What you drinking, Pooh?"
Somebody gave me this bottle um yesterday when I got back. Barefoot Fruit Scotto.
Mm. Come on, Deerfoot. I can believe.
See Fruit Scotto. Peach. Somebody gave this to me. I was here for it.
Beautiful. The bottle is nice. I can believe that her mama drove off.
Her mama did what?
She said that somebody yelled at her mama and called her the N word, and her mama just drove off. I was like, if I'm in fear, like it's just me by myself, and then I don't think that it might be the better part of valor for me to drive off and escape with my life to fight for another day than to jump out the car and blast on a fool. I'm just, my first instinct would probably be to jump out the car. But, I would have to think about that. Some people aren't built like that, though. Some
It
people
depends on
aren't
the
built to
situation.
immediately. They said her mama just drove away.
If you're just yelling the N word, I'm probably gonna drive away and not pay you no mind. You're not worth my energy.
Like, you're not in my face, like
Right,
screaming and stuff.
right. If you get away from me, goodbye. And I'm just driving off. It ain't that serious for me. I mean, that's just like for me, I don't get triggered when people use the F bomb for me. I don't accept it because I do think that we need to eradicate that word. And I don't want generations upon generations after me to have to endure what that word implicates. But at my stage of the game, when you've heard that word from the some of your earliest memories, being told don't be a F bomb, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and not that you were doing anything because you're like what 3 4 years old, but because they try to make little boys butching up real early. They'll say, "Don't be no F bomb." You know what I'm saying? Like you've heard this. So as a black person, you hear that word. I actually know black people who said they've never been called the N word in their life, and I was like, wow.
No, unfortunately, that's not my testimony.
That's not
The
mine.
one time I got suspended from school is because this little white girl called me the N word and spit on me in the bathroom, and I proceeded to wet that ass out, and I got suspended. But then once I told my mama what happened, my suspension was reversed, and that little girl got suspended for reeling racial slurs at me. Cause who the fuck you talking to, bitch? Okay, I got a nigga for you, and I mollywopped that ass right there in that bathroom. I will never forget that. Child, daughter,
The first
you would
time
have done better calling me fat. You would have done better
I
calling me
can
fat, sis.
remember being personally called one, the white woman tried not to call me that. I was on the bus going to Gifted, and back then in Miami, Gifted classes was regional. So you had it it was like one elementary school in that region, and like there were maybe about four of them, 4 or 5 of them across the county. So everybody on the north end, my end, we went to this one gifted school. So you would literally during the middle of the day, after school had started, a bus would come, pick up all of the gifted students and drive them and take them to the school where gifted students had 2 days a week of gifted. So I remember I got on the bus. I had just got on the bus, and one of my friends, and little girl was my friend. I was in second grade. Second grade. The little girl was my friend, and it was only 6 black kids at my elementary school anyway. So she was late, and her mom was late for whatever reason. Her mom, ran, stopped the bus, ran up on the bus, and um was bringing her daughter to the bus. So the mom gets on the bus and she looks back there. I'm the only, of course, there's only 6 black kids in the school anyway, so I'm the only one gifted. She looks back there and sees me. So my bus driver is a Hispanic man, Mr. Gill. I remember Mr. Gill. Mr. Gill said, all right, have her sit down. She was like, wait a minute, hold on. He's like, man, what's the problem? She says, has my daughter been riding with that the whole time? And so he had no idea what she was talking about. So he said, with that, and he was like, ma'am, I don't
What's
understand.
the fact, bitch? What you mean? Okay, see.
I didn't even know she was talking about me. I didn't even know she was talking about me. And so she says, with that, and said it hard ER over there.
Ooh.
I was in second grade, so and pointed, make sure to point it and point me out. So my bus driver says, excuse me, we don't use that kind of language. She was like, um, my daughter will not be riding on the same bus with that. Mind you, I was in her daughter's class. We were friends. My daughter will not be riding with that. So Mr. Gill says, well, you must be going to drive your daughter to school. I mean, to Gifted every day. She have to go to Gifted. Baby, she took her daughter off that bus, and I promise you that's what she did. Matter of fact, the next day, her daughter was taken out of my class.
Wow.
It was not out of in Gifted, we had a rotation because there were other black kids in Gifted, but we had a rotation. And so she asked the coordinator for her child not to be in one of the rotations with other black students. Absolutely did. Absolutely did.
Sure. So
Well, what's your favorite? Wait, we were talking about Christmas album. Favorite Christmas album?
my favorite Christmas album, I think, is
Many
the
albums.
first that I could listen to on a rotation. Is probably pick a Pentatonix Christmas album. Any of them.
Ooh, Pentatonic. Ooh,
Just pick one. Just pick one.
Pentatonic. It's so good.
Listen,
And I think people be sleeping on them acapella groups. Them acapella groups sing down.
listen.
Do you hear? What was the show that they
Sing.
won on NBC? What's the name of the show? The Sing Along Great American. I forgot the name of the show, but remember they won that first season.
Sing off. The sing off.
The sing off. There we go. They won that first season and took off from there. Now the group that won the second season, I love the hell out of that group too. They were singing they face out too. But there's a lot of groups that get, man, them acapella groups used to get on there and sang down. Sang down. Sang down. That's because I remember even season 2, the guy who sang bass in the group that won, he sang this note that was so low, Abby. Listen.
It broke the thing.
It made my lipstick rattle. That's how low it was. It just sat there. It just sat there for like 25 seconds singing this low voice. It just went down to the 9th level of hell and dug up that note. I was like, bitch. Time for B with B Shalon. She says Destiny Child had a Christmas pop or two, but I don't have Destiny Child. I don't think I've ever heard their Christmas album. The new Pentatonic Christmas album is really good. Anything by Pentatonic is good.
Anything by them is good. Listen, I stand. Like if I'm going to go to a concert, it's going to be theirs. Cause them some singing babies. Listen,
They sing down. And don't ever owe me nothing.
Now that song is stuck in my head. Sweet
What?
Rams, show me the way, cause I got bills to pay.
For me, in terms of whole Christmas albums, Luther has a great Christmas album. Awesome.
Listen.
Of course, classic is J5. That's a classic Christmas album. I mentioned Kirk Franklin earlier.
Listen, it's not Christmas
Mariah's Christmas
unless
album
I
is
hear
good.
Whitney say she finna hasten to his throne. Now I don't
That's
give
the
a
Preacher's
damn what
Wife
anybody
soundtrack.
else say. Listen,
That's the Preacher's Wife soundtrack. Mhm.
I don't even need the whole. I just need. Listen. I love the Lord. He heard the place. That's all I need. That's all I
Shout out
need.
to
You
Richard
know how some
Smallwood.
people need is in my mind. Do. All I need is I'll hasten to his throne.
Well, yeah, when you hasten. Shout out to Richard Smallwood, who penned the great Richard Smallwood, I should say. The iconic, the legendary Richard Smallwood, from the iconic pen of Richard Smallwood. Actually, Whitney's Christmas album was good because Whitney had. That's when she did. Do you hear what I hear? Love her rendition of that. Love her rendition of that. Ty, sir, you are at work. I talked to you earlier today. You made no invite. You're at work. Hey, Ravine, what am I eating? I am eating the seasonal white chocolate covered pretzels with peppermint pieces.
Listen.
Ty, when we spoke, you said you was going your stinking ass to work. Don't tell me nothing. Tell me shit. You know who else's Christmas album is good? BBSCC has a good Christmas album. They have a good Christmas album. I said Mariah.
Well, we know about Mariah own Christmas.
And watch this. I can remove All I Want from Christmas from that Christmas album. And the rest of those songs on that Christmas album stand by themselves. Baby Mama saying that was early Mariah. That's like 93. I think that album came out either 92 or 93. Um, that Christmas album. And when I tell you, when she sings that "Oh Holy Night" for me, and doesn't go up one octave but goes up 3 octaves, or when she says
That's
that
how you know if you a singer or not. If you can get "Oh Holy Night" together.
when Mama sang that doggone "Hark the Herald Angels Sing," or even her "Joy to the World."
Joy to the world.
Mariah sang
No, that's Whitney. That's Whitney as well. That version is Whitney's. Wait a
with
minute.
Whitney and Georgia Mass Choir. Shout out to Georgia Mass Choir. They did sing.
Listen.
Listen, we were debating.
I think I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. I gotta text my brother.
We were debating on Facebook, and somebody said, "Well, what is the best this Christmas?" I tell you, 98% everybody said Donny Hathaway. End of conversation. I don't want to hear all of these other newfangled. I don't care about you, Christopher Brown lovers, and all of these other people who like all of these. Baby, it is Donny. Full stop. End of conversation. That's it.
I don't even acknowledge Mr. Brown.
Take a hand, shake a hand, in the immortal words of one Mr. Donny Hathaway. I mean,
Listen, let us know by
it
voice.
did have a
It's
Christmas,
still
a
a,
good Christmas
it's
album.
still a
Yeah.
Bob. I don't care what nobody say.
hmm Yeah, I
I
mean,
try to stay away from that because that's if you got somebody to wear matching pajamas with.
matching pajamas. Y'all have the whole Christmas postcards to send out with the family and shit.
Right, that ain't for a sing. That ain't for singles.
But yeah, it's Donny Hathaway. Um, and that's it. All I want to hear is Donny. I don't want to hear the rest of that mess. Hey, Weezy F. That's it. Now, with my "Oh Holy Night," because "Oh Holy Night" is such an important Christmas song. One of my favorite Christmas songs. But you got to be able to hit the octave. So when I hear "Oh Holy Night," I want to hear a heifer who gonna holler. If the heifer ain't known for hollering, I don't want to hear you. Don't try "Oh Holy Night." Bitch, you got to be able to get on there and holler.
That's when you appreciate somebody like Jennifer Hudson.
Yes.
Because that
Jennifer
heifer gonna holler about it. She gonna holler about it.
I listen to Jennifer Hudson has a great one. I listen to hers. Kelly Clark Skank has a good one.
Now why is Kelly?
I don't know. I've always called her
That
Kelly.
child ain't did nothing to nobody.
She did nothing to nobody. But Kelly Clarkson has a great one. You know, when she wants to, white girl can holler. Patty got a good one. Mariah got a good one. Um, um Celine has a great one. Because when Celine hits the octave, Celine holds that high note for a while. Like she holds that high note for a long time. So she has a good one. Amber Riley has a good one too. I've heard Amber Riley. Like you got to listen to a few versions of "Oh Holy Night." Just saying. Diana Ross, I ain't never really looking for nothing by Diana Ross. I'm sorry, Zap Allen. It ain't too many now. Some of her. Here's my Diana Ross playlist. Come See About Me. I'm Coming Out. Touch Me in the Morning. Because it's something about that touch me in the morning that I just love.
Afternoon, beloved.
Hey, my love.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We can.
Yes. But yeah, ain't too many times I'm being like, oh, I need to hear Diana. I don't know a single Diana Ross Christmas song that I need to hear at all. Just saying. Yeah.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
We heard you before.
Yes, we heard you the first time you said
Oh,
it.
I couldn't.
But yes,
I couldn't
ma'am.
hear y'all. Okay.
Oh.
No, I just could. I guess I couldn't hear y'all. Okay. What's up, everybody?
You have to put
Real
these
Lives has
together.
a good Christmas album. Okay.
What's going
It's
on? What are we
so
doing?
Real Lives does have a Holly Jolly Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. I know that song.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Okay. What are we doing now? What are we talking about? What's going on?
Oh, we just talk about Christmas album.
Oh, Christmas album.
Not songs, but albums.
Okay. Lufa.
I've already called. Listen, every year, every Christmas is a
Every year, every Christmas bit. Bitch.
That "Oh Come All You Faithful" is still. Oh, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like that. "Oh Come All You Faithful."
Mm-hmm.
Does Christina have a Christina
I think
Aguilera?
Christina does. I think Christina does.
She has an Old Holy Night. I know.
Yeah, she does.
She's got
I know
on
she
Holy
does.
Night.
Like I said,
She probably did a good old Feliz Navidad too. She probably gave.
if you gonna do an Old Holy Night, like I said, you got to be a hollering heifer. I don't want to hear nobody. If that heifer ain't hollering the rest of the year, I don't want to hear her sing "Oh Holy Night" and all of a sudden try and holler. Nope. Give me a heifer.
Okay, so I grew up. I grew up with my parents. I like the Miracles Christmas album. They made a nice Christmas album
With Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've heard it. That's interesting.
But they were the Miracles. Like I say, it's old school. It's like old school, but it's
Yeah.
nice. I like the OJs. I like the OJ's Christmas album.
OJ, I have heard the OJ. I like the OJ. Angela Bird can do no wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah. My dad got the Whispers Christmas album. I like theirs.
Not Run DMC.
It's Christmas time and Hollis Queen, but they don't have an album. They just got that song.
Now, if I just want Christmas one-offs and Christmas singles, it's a whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah, I mean, y'all know I love Christmas music. My kids mad at me now because that's all we listen to is Christmas music, and we've been listening to that since Thanksgiving.
While I hate Christmas movies, I love Christmas music.
You are a hater. Christmas movies are.
I love Christmas music.
Come on, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
Listen, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers have done a lot of great
duets. What we are. No one in between.
And you can say whatever you want. You can't diminish Dolly Parton and that woman's ability to sing a song. Mama got some vocals. And I think Reba is more known now for being an actress than she is being an artist and vocalist. And if you're of a certain age, you know Reba first as a vocalist than you do as an actress.
Exactly.
So,
because I've known Reba since Fancy.
Here's
your one chance, Fancy. Don't let your mama down.
Abby, where you getting ready to go?
Nowhere. Why?
She just want to look cute.
You was getting your makeup together.
Oh, because I was supposed to be doing an interview today, later on this evening.
Ooh, interview.
And not with the vampire.
Some young man named Bando. I don't know.
Oh, on the with the Queen people.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, the Queen's Court is back. Y'all are back.
The show's not back till February 3rd.
Oh, Jesus.
This is going to be on the Queen's on the IG channel.
Oh, okay.
I think they're doing an artist spotlight or something. I don't know.
Did you see that Oliver is going to be on The Circle this season?
I did. And so was another Another mutual of mine
Wait a
is
minute, on the Circle Atlanta?
from
No, The
TikTok.
Circle on Netflix.
Oh, on Netflix. Interesting.
You know, you
Yeah, I
love
said
that show. I think
I
Oliver would do
love
well.
the Circle.
I've never looked at. I mean, I've looked at like 2 episodes, but I'll
Oh no, I
probably watch it
love
this
the
year
Circle.
because
Oh,
y'all know
I
how much I
like the
love my.
circle
Y'all
now.
know how much I love my Oliver, so I'll
Do
probably
you
watch
think
it
he
this
gonna
year.
go in as himself or as a catfish? That's the real question.
He said
You're
he's
right.
going in as himself.
No,
No,
really,
that's
you
not how
never
it
know.
works. That's
So
how
that's the whole thing. They can't see you. So that's why a lot of people do the
people
catfish thing.
they'll catfish. They'll
They
say they're
can't
somebody
see
that
or
they're
I
hear
know,
not.
but
you.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what he said in this little blurb. That's all. I don't know. I don't watch the
But
show, so I don't know.
but if you know anything about the Circle, I don't know that that would be a winning strategy for Oliver. Like I think he would do much better because Oliver is so good at helping people build their social media presence, and I feel like if he did, like, what's the guy who I was mad didn't win season one? Seaburn. He should
Mm-hmm.
have won season one to me because he had all of those people. Everybody thought that was a real
Yes.
woman.
Everybody thought he was a girl.
Everybody thought that was an actual woman. And he had to fool everybody. Everybody was in love with Shuby. I couldn't stand Shuby. Oh, I couldn't stand him. Mm. And then who won? Didn't the white boy win season one?
Yes, the Jabroni, he won season one.
Hmm.
But he was nice. That boy was nice to everybody.
He was. He was. Because he came on, you thought he was going to be one of those frat guys. And he came on and was actually really nice. So, but
Loretta, look what I got.
What's that?
It's the Fenty perfume.
Ooh, you fancy.
she got
Listen,
money.
shout out
It's
to
it's
Crown.
it's
What you
it's a
mean?
heavy winter scent.
It's good. Listen, winter, summer, spring, fall. I'm gonna put it on. Don't ask me. No, I rarely wear perfume, so whenever it strikes my fancy, I'm gonna put it on.
Whenever, wherever, whatever. Shout out to
Whenever,
Maxwell.
whenever, whenever, whenever.
That's one of my favorite Maxwell songs, especially from the Unplugged album. Oh my God. Oh,
None
mm,
of my lips are where I need them to be. Okay.
ah.
Love.
So really, B, tell us about this album. I'm sure you downloaded it and have been listening to it the whole way up the Eastern Seaboard.
What album?
Why am I getting a phone call from mainland China?
The album from Mr. Kelly, Robert Sylvester.
I don't even know what that whole situation was about. Like, and then you know it's already gone. They've already taken it down. But I'm like, what in the
But how
hell
did
is
it
this?
even see the light of day?
First of all, who the hell is his advisor, sir? Why are you making songs talking about something? I did it. I slept with all these women, but it wasn't. It wasn't the M word. You know, he said it wasn't the P word. But you admit that you slept with young girls and old girls, sir. Go sit down, please. I only heard one clip on, like, on the shade room or something. And
Are
I
we
was like,
sure it was real? Like it wasn't like somebody was, trying to make
I
a
don't
joke.
know. I don't know. Mm-mm. But I
Listen,
really was like, sir, what, sir, what?
like who greenlit this?
Right. Who thought this was a good idea? Like,
Like,
sir, who is
what?
advising you? What?
Like, who said, yeah, let's go ahead and put this out? I don't even know what the song even said. I haven't listened to it. I haven't even tried to listen to it and will never listen to it. But the fact
No.
that
The
she
only reason why I heard that one clip is because, like I said, it was on like the shade room or
on the
whatever, and I
table,
was like, what?
that's just
Yeah,
like
that's it.
it's equivalent to the O.J. Simpson novel, If I Did It. Remember O.J.
Right.
Simpson had that novel that said
I
If I Did
remember.
It? Here's
Right.
what would have happened.
Here's what I would have done. Right. Right.
Really?
Now, and let me
Like,
say this, and even if let me say this, if I were advising R. Kelly, like, sir, you gonna make a whole album of "I Believe I Can Fly," because that is the type of music people like that people will forget. You don't need to do no step in. You need to do all "Step in the Name of Love" and "I Believe I Can Fly." You don't need to do nothing sexual. You don't need to do nothing slow. You don't need to do nothing that insinuates anything nefarious. Sir, you
no,
are going to be
no. If I'm
inspiring
advising
people
him,
and making people dance. That is it, and that is
here's
all.
what I do. If I'm advising him, I tell him to go under a fake name or a pseudonym and just write for people because we know your writing skills are prolific. You see what I'm saying? And I would say, listen, you go under the grounds of this, you know, stage name or not R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester, nothing even close to your name. My name, my name is gonna be um uh Jeffrey Singleton. I don't know. But you do that and you could make a prolific career in writing. It's not attached to your old name. And if people knew, listen, I could get the R. Kelly talent without the stain of having R. Kelly, people would go for that. I'm just
But yeah,
saying.
I don't know if that was real or not. But whoever thought that was a good idea, they listen. Because he said I did it. He had a part one, a part two, and a part three.
This is my question, Tracy. Tracy Wilson. How are you? Where's the recording studio in the jail?
I mean, rappers do songs from jail all the time. Rappers be putting out singles from jail all the time, albums.
What do they do it over the phone or
Listen,
something?
have you ever listen? Have you? No, you don't even on TikTok. Ebby know because I know at one point in time, a time or two, Ebby done fell into prison TikTok. They be doing all kinds of shit in jail.
Lord help us. Y'all forgive me
And
for not being
hell,
up to date on the practices of inmates
listen,
from
and
correctional
he
facilities.
and he's a celebrity too. People probably them guards are probably bending over backwards to get him stuff and help him and give him. Man, please.
Are they literally bending over backwards? Because from what the people are
Oh
telling me,
God, oh
he like
Lord, oh Lord.
men, women, and everything in between. I'm just saying, they like a little pee pee on them too.
I am done, sir. Done, 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 done.
Why?
Good day, sir. Good day.
You put this out there. I did not put this out there
Oh, God. I said good day, sir.
because we know
I said
full
right,
well. Now,
right.
really, be
I
now, really,
said
be
good day,
really, be.
sir.
Hold on. If you're gonna open up this can of worms, you know just as
I
well
didn't
as I
open
do.
up nothing. I didn't
No, let
know
me finish. What I'm
you.
saying is correctional officers have been fired and gone down the drain for people way less, stature than an R. Kelly. So I have every reason to believe that there's no shortage of COs in whatever correctional facility he's in that's willing to go down whatever drain they're willing to go down for the likes of one Robert Sylvester.
How do we feel about it?
I don't feel no way because they ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, I'm on my every reviews right now. It ain't my business. It ain't my problem. If you are
Yeah,
into
I don't really give a. Yeah, I don't think I care either. I mean, I know I don't care, but yeah, I don't
if
really have
you are
much of an
into the
opinion.
water sports, baby, go ahead and live your best life.
Mm, yeah, I'm not much into the water sports.
Evie, is this the Shaka Khan collection?
Yeah.
This would be a good Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, let me rock it.
It's
Let me rock it, Shaka
very much
Khan.
I feel for you. Uh, Things I love you. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna get jamming to that song in my head.
Not so silly. I'm gonna cut the lace and lay
You
her.
know, it's a bunch of Shaka Khan songs that will come on, and you just be like, "Oh yeah, Shaka." What y'all can call her a crackhead, whatever you want to call her, but Shaka Khan got some songs, and Mama got a catalog, baby, and you could
Shout
absolutely
out to
listen.
Crispies who sent this to me for my birthday.
Shout out to Crispy. She ain't in the chat
Well,
right now, but shout
go
out to you,
ahead,
Crispy.
Crispies.
Should I do a side part? Hold on.
I like it like that. Now, keep in mind, I know nothing about wigs, hair, or anything like that, so I may not be the best one. But I think it's nice like that. But butter
Who
rum.
got the TV playing in the background?
Me, I told you. LT talk about how I can't hear it.
I didn't hear it before. She was ready to think it was me.
No, I asked. If I thought it was you, I would have said, El Teddy, turn the TV off. That is why I asked questions. You ask questions when you don't know. See, now listen, don't make me, don't do it. You just want to pick a
Don't
fight
do
with me.
what?
You want me to act a fool. You really do. El
Yeah,
Teddy, you know what you
ma'am.
need to watch? You know what you need to watch? You need to watch Riches, bitch.
Is it good?
I only watched the first two episodes, but baby, I'm here for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go look it
I
up.
didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't think, and I was real hesitant. But I went on to watch it, and that first episode, I was like, "Oh yeah, yep."
Gotta lay this lace and glue her down.
I
It's
think you'll like it. It's definitely something
Okay.
that'll make you, that'll give you something to talk about because the premise of the story is very interesting, and I'm here for it. I mean, there's still some stuff that I don't understand, but I only watched two episodes, and I think it's only like 6 or 7 episodes, so it's not like a long commitment. You know what I mean? It's like a blood and water. Ooh, what we gonna talk about blood and water? I'm almost done with season 3.
I've only watched 1.5 episodes so far.
Ooh, El Teddy, baby.
It
I
gets
gotta
good with
finish
Mama.
it.
KB Mama is a whole situation. Do you
But
hear
I
me?
figured that after episode one and halfway through episode two, I said, yeah, KB Mama is a whole piece of work. I need some time. So I might do that
Elizabeth.
tonight.
Her name is Elizabeth. That bitch. Ooh,
That
she
might be my
is.
situation. I might do that because it's only like what, 6 episodes?
Yeah, it's only like 6 episodes. Yeah, and
I,
I'm on
I got
episode.
some
I
Netflix
just
and
watched
to do this weekend.
episode. I think I just watched episode
I gotta
5.
catch up
I
on
have to
Blood
do
and
my
Water.
review for it.
I
Okay,
gotta
let
catch
me
up
go.
on
I'll
Blood
be
and
right
Water. I
back.
gotta catch up on Elite because those people who watch Netflix, Elite is so good. Season six, huh?
Trouble.
No, I said Elite
Oh.
on Netflix. Season six came
I
out,
never
so
even
I need
heard
to
of
do
that.
that.
What's that about?
Elite.
Yeah.
It's about these kids. Now they do voiceovers in English because it's originally in Spanish, but
Oh,
it's about this rich high school, and you start off with this boy who doesn't belong there. Like he got a scholarship into this rich elite high school, and there's a lot of depth. And every season, you got to figure out, okay, how do we get to this person dead? And it's really good. It's so good. It is so good. But see, Janae came out the bushes to say Elite is good. Elite is good. So I know season six came out, so I need to go watch that this weekend. So I got to finish Blood and Water. You see, I'm gonna watch at least 2 or 3 episodes of Riches. I got to do Elite.
yeah.
Ruthless
See, yeah.
came
Watch it
back.
and see if you like it. Like I said, I liked it, but you might not like it. I mean, you're a lot more critical than I am about shit. So
It's not a telenovela, Tracy. It's a regular Netflix show. It's just in Spanish. Um, Janae says the Spanish Pretty Little Liars, but Elite is good. They're on season 6, so I gotta catch up on that. I am caught up on Ruthless. There may be a Ruthless panel this weekend. I gotta see what the people over there on that side want to do, but I'm caught up on that. Um, Silly Saturday will be tomorrow evening. I'm telling you now. Silly Saturday will be tomorrow evening. I got stuff to do all morning and most of the day. So we'll do it tomorrow evening. Silly Saturday. We got a
Oh,
lot to talk about
mm,
for Silly Saturday.
hmm, well, who you doing? I mean, what you doing?
For Silly Saturday?
No, I mean the reason why you got to do it late. I mean, who you doing? I mean,
Oh,
what you
I
doing?
know. I gotta go somewhere with somebody like all day and help them with some stuff all day. Like,
I bet you do. Mm-hmm.
listen, I've hoarded myself enough this week. I don't have any need to do any
I
more
bet you
hoarding.
have, you poor. I bet you have.
That don't mean I
I
ain't
know
gonna
who you
stop me
was,
during the
and
day
I know
tomorrow.
who you was whoring with.
Done. Come get me, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
As the children
You
is
only know one of the people I was hoarding with.
the innuendo is innuendoing
The fact
and
that she only knows one of the people I was hoarding with.
That don't matter. One is enough, and that's never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing more. One is enough.
That one was enough, but I'm
But
greedy.
because you are the whore that you are, you couldn't stop
Yeah.
there.
oh no.
I'm just gonna read this headline to y'all
Okay.
and just let y'all react. Abby's
Oh Lord.
response. I'm gonna give you Abby's response up front. I don't know these people. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Really, B's response is going to be that makes sense. So I'm responding as you all would.
Oh God.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that makes sense, and Abby's gonna say what?
Who?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, go ahead. I'm ready.
Krishan Rock says
Oh Jesus
she
Oh
beat
Christ.
God.
up says she will beat up Blueface's side chick during threesomes.
She said she gonna do what now?
Beat up Blueface's side chicks during threesomes. I'm telling y'all right now, that's
Wait,
ABC.
she said she gonna beat him up during the threesome? That
Yes.
don't. Okay.
That listen, I'm telling y'all right now. Preview for Silly Saturday. That's gonna be in the ABC section. Because a
Listen.
bitch just came.
Why
A
is she
bitch
beating
came.
them up though? If you agree to the threesome, honey, would you? Okay.
Let me read this to you. While appearing in lip
Oh, it's a
service with
full moon
Angela
tonight,
Yee,
y'all. Did y'all know that? It's a full moon.
does that explain the horniness?
Maybe that's
Yo,
why
honey.
I got that phone call. Hmm. All right.
Wow. Well, I ain't got shit, but that's the story of my life. So
Mm.
Good.
Well,
Putting all this makeup on my
here's
face
the
for
story.
nothing.
While appearing in lip service with Angela Yee, Krishan Rock was asked if she liked women, which she said no, but she had kissed women before.
She
She
has.
was then asked if she'd bring a woman into the bedroom, and she was adamant with her response. Quote, fuck no.
Ooh.
Say in the future, God forbid, Blueface ain't really seeing me eye to eye and somebody got his attention. This would be my plan if I was to go through with it. I would accept the threesome, and as soon as we get into the position, beat the shit out of her. And quote.
She said, "Son, got you, bitch."
What is y'all want me to do with that?
she would set the whole situation up. Wow. Wow.
I have to go. Oh God.
Where do y'all find these people?
Oh Jesus.
no. Please be clear. I'm saving my drag and my dog walking of Kirsten Cinema for a silly Saturday tomorrow. Because I'm a dog walk that whore. I'm going to dog walk Kirsten Cinema. She needs all of these hands, all of the smoke, all of it.
I'm so confused by that situation. Like, I
No,
was
I
like,
don't know
what?
why. She knows she's going to get primary. And that's the only way for her to make it to the general election without being primary. That's the long and short of it.
Mm.
That's the long and short of it.
Oh, these people.
That's the long and short of it. But that response from Krishan is so epic and next level. She said basically, I'm agree with it. As soon as that bitch get in position, she laid out spread eagle, bitch. And I quote, as soon as we get into the position, beat the shit out of her. End quote. There's your story.
Listen, all I know is that shit was funny as hell when she slapped the shit out of Natalie Nunn. And now Nunn talking about something, she's like a wild dog. Bitch, she been a wild dog, but because she was making y'all money and she was entertaining, y'all was cool with it. She been a damn wild dog.
Y'all ain't have no problem when Blueface was beating up this woman's father. Y'all was here for
Because
that.
y'all was sitting right there with y'all cameras videotaping the whole damn thing. And it's gonna be on this
Natalie
damn
Nunn,
show.
I'm telling you, Natalie Nunn looks like Mac Tonight from those old McDonald's commercials from the late
Uh-uh.
80s.
Okay, I don't
When
like
the
it.
clock strikes
Tell me she don't look
6:30,
like Mac
baby,
Tonight.
time to
You do, but
hit
that's
the golden
Golden light.
lights. It's a good time
Tell
for
me
the
she don't look
great
like Mac
taste
Tonight.
dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac
It's Mac
tonight.
Tonight.
Come on,
Come
make it
on,
Mac
make it Mac
tonight.
Tonight.
Child, I still remember them being that
Listen,
damn commercial.
you got to be of a certain age to know that commercial. You got to be of a certain age to know that commercial.
That's just like you got to be of a certain age to know all beef patty special, sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, onions on the
Pickles,
sesame
onions
seed
on the
bun.
sesame seed bun.
You
Remember they
guys,
had the whole
okay,
combination.
okay, all right, y'all. I need y'all to those that know the word of prayer, pray for the elder who just
Uh-oh.
texted me to say that she has fractured her big toe
Oh
and the
no.
toe
What?
next to it.
Oh no.
Doing
Talk
what?
about
What?
talk about she was running in her sleep and fell.
In her
In her
sleep.
sleep.
In her sleep?
It's
My
what-
in the sleep. No, Jesus
She
Christ.
running for Jesus. She running for.
And clearly she tired because she done broke her damn toe. You know
She
what? I
running
don't
for
have
Jesus.
time. Like I'm upset.
She over there singing, I'm running for my life. I'm running for my life.
Jesus,
If anybody else you,
I cannot.
tell them I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled and fire baptized. I got Jesus in my life. I'm
Oh
running.
my God.
Oh God. Tell the elder she need to stop running for her life in her sleep.
She said she okay. She just in pain. Of course you
Oh,
broke
I
your
got
damn
some
Oh,
good
poor
tell
mama.
the elder, listen, tell the elder we got some good painkillers over here if she need it. We
She
gonna pray. We still gonna pray. But I feel like, they say faith without works is dead. These good works is gonna be these appeals over here. I can say
Mm.
what it's appeal.
she not finna stress me out though. Ugh. Okay, y'all. Ugh. I can't listen. I can't even listen. Now I'm upset. She fired. She fired from her whole life.
Not from
Now
her
she
whole
fired.
life.
The whole thing. She fired from the whole thing. I don't care. I don't even
just
care.
just have her come lay up at your house and you'll take care of her.
She can't. I ain't got no furniture. She can't be at my house. I can come to her house and take care of her. I'm coming to proof her house. Accident proof her house because she.
Accident prone.
Yes.
Ah,
Mm,
ah.
mm.
A mess.
Stress me. I'm officially stressed. I can't find my hair glue. I had to do the spray hair adhesive. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We're gonna see. I'm
Now,
not giving her no damn cold stone Tracy. She on punishment. What you mean?
Cause
I
how
hope
did
some
you
cold
mess up
stone to
your
make her feel
fun?
better. I will not.
can y'all hear me?
Mhm.
Yes, boo.
Okay, I got a phone call, so I didn't know. You know, sometimes it kicks
Okay,
off.
so y'all, these lashes is one of the options. This is the big super fluffy lash. As
As
I
long
got
as you
three
don't look like,
options to pick to
listen,
add to my collection.
as
So
long as you don't look like I should start singing down in Fraggle Rock, down in Fraggle Rock. Cause you know, it be girls out here with eyelashes looking like this. And I be like, what is on your face? Like, girl.
Child. Yeah, El Teddy, let me tell
Hmm.
you something. Abby probably had already tapped out, but Abby, I'm gonna say this to you too. So, Mother went live last night, right?
I
It was
saw
a,
bits and pieces of
wait a
it.
minute, hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. I need you to just go to the end. I need you to listen to the last 10 to 15 minutes,
Cause I ain't making
bitch.
that fault.
No, and that's why I said that. I said you probably tapped out. Just red ball it to the last 10 or 15 minutes when Natasha Milan is cussing out Heidi Snuff. Bitch, that shit is hilarious.
Listen,
She called, wait a minute. No, this the part. When I tell you I was laying in my bed last night dying, she, she called, she called Heidi a whore. She said, and you were unsuccessful at it. What the fuck is an unsuccessful whore?
oh wow.
She said, she said,
hey,
she said,
Daddy,
she's called Heidi a whore, and she said, you unsuccessful whore. I said, what
that
is
is
an
your
unsuccessful whore?
unsuccessful whore.
Not an
Ah,
unsuccessful whore.
listen,
Jesus.
even Heidi had to laugh. Even Heidi had to laugh at that shit. I said, what is an unsuccessful? It started.
I
Let me.
know he didn't come up there. I know he ain't let Heidi come up there.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Listen, but here's how the whole thing started, right? So for the people in the chat who don't know what I'm talking about, Natasha Malam is a transgender woman, right? So she was cussing out Heidi, and she told Heidi to kiss her
Mind
pussy.
you, Heidi
So
might have had more plastic surgery to
wait a
more
minute, hold on.
Okay,
That's what
so
Heidi done had more
Natasha's
gender assignment surgery as a natural
and
born
that's
woman.
what El Teddy. Let me finish. That's what Natasha was saying. Natasha was like, because she said Natasha told Heidi to lick her pussy or something, and Heidi said, "Do you have one?" That's what did it. When she said that to Natasha, baby, Natasha cussed her out. She said, "You got them old hard tits over there. When I get my tits, they're gonna move. They're gonna be fluid. You got them old hard tits. You got bad plastic surgery." She said, "You probably do have a dick." I
Okay,
know
Abby, I
I
see
have.
you.
I know I was born a man. I know
I
what
got
I have. What do you have, baby? Just go to the last 10 minutes. I'm telling you, it was. Listen,
I'm not doing
listen,
this with. I'm going to
listen.
go watch it to get my
You
life.
could. You know what? You should play it because you know James ain't gonna flag you, baby. When I tell you, I died.
I'm going to holler.
I was
Cause,
cracking up. You
cause
hear me?
the fact
And
that
James could. It got to the point where James he put his whole screen up because he could not stop laughing. He could not stop laughing. He said, "You unsuccessful whore." What is an
hello,
unsuccessful
Crispies.
whore?
Crispies, we was just talking about you earlier. Abby was saying thank you for her wig. We was just talking about you earlier, Crispies. You weren't in here yet, I don't think. But Abby wanted to say thank you for her wig. She had to step out for a little bit. Listen, I'm going to go back and watch that. You know, we be out of the loop with the beach tour.
Yeah. Oh no. Listen. Let me tell you something. I don't really be watching the beef sector like that either. But baby, that thing last night, and you
Because
know I
I went
needed
on
that
there
laugh.
with Abby sitting up to check.
I needed. You know I needed that laugh last night, baby. Baby. Ooh, that thing
Listen,
had me dying.
because
When she said,
I made it through a little bit, but when Shelly went on for about a good, I kept red balling, and Shelly I was 30 minutes in. This heifer was still talking. I said, girl, I don't have this type of energy. And then when Jay
Child.
Dunn got up there, I was really
Oh, I
done.
could. I could.
Baby, I couldn't. I
Listen.
can't do the Jay Dunn's in the world. No,
Listen.
ma'am.
I don't even. Let me shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Crystal. Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. I'm gonna just shut up. I ain't got nothing to say.
We let those people stay where they
But
are.
just red ball. That's why I said let me just shut up. Just red ball it to the end.
To
Just
the
red
end, to the
ball
last
it
10
to the
minutes.
end.
I got you. I got you. I'm going to do the last 10 minutes. Because, baby, what I tell
Just
you.
red ball it to the part where you see Heidi come up there. That's where it gets started.
Okay.
Because Heidi tries to
And
make a little
listen, you
slick
even got
comment.
Mr. Pisces coming out and say, Mr. Pisces, let me tell you something, Mr. Pisces. You got one more time the thirst trap on my good Instagram page. And I'm going to have to send you something in the DMs. You got one more time the thirst trap on your Instagram page, Mr. Pisces. And I'm going to send you what you're looking for in your DMs. Play around. Play with it. Yeah.
Oh, what did Mr.
I never
Pisces say
talked
though?
to
You said he
nobody.
came
I'm
out. What did
kidding
Mr.
about
Pisces
illegal.
say? What did he say, LT? What did Mr. Pisces say?
No, it's not what he said. It's the fact that he be having these thirst trap
No,
pictures.
I thought you said I thought you said he was commenting on what I'm talking about.
No. He came out
Oh,
the bushes. He came out the bushes and said it was hilarious. He rolled
yes,
it
it was. But I tell you,
because
listen,
Mr. Pisces reassured me months ago that he's always in the bushes. He just doesn't come out because he be busy and he be listening. He don't come out the bush. So I know he's here in the bushes, but he decided could really be on here. He gonna pop out the bushes now.
oh Lord, there
And
you go.
so
Anyway,
let me
whatever.
tell him, you got one more time to thirst trap like that, sir, and your inbox is gonna be flooded with what you're looking for.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
And for anybody else if you in the chat, you don't know what I'm talking about, go over to Treasure Lane, and the video he did last night, James Caldwell video that he did last night. I don't remember what it was called. That's why I can't tell you. I think he said my side. The reason why I left the OG
Yeah,
panel or
something
something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah, something like the OG panel and
Yeah,
why
the
I
reason why
left
we
or
left
something
the
like that.
OG panel. Yeah, I was watching a little
No,
bit of the
ain't no
OG
kids
panel.
watching me. No. Ain't no kids watching this show. This is not kid friendly.
Who said a kid was watching the
Mr.
show?
Pisces, ain't nobody paying
First
him
of
no
all,
mind.
on all of our videos, it says not for children.
I
So
ain't paying
if,
him no mind. Really, be
if
do
there's
not
a
pay
kid
him
watching
no
it, then
mind.
they're supposed to be watching it. Okay.
Don't pay Mr. Pisces no mind, okay? Please don't pay him no mind. Ah, over here just be thirst trapping, giving the kids everything they want in these pictures. I be looking like, summer, summer.
Right, Zap. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Now I don't watch as many people as I used to because I really don't watch the beef sector like I used to. But there's still a few. I ain't gonna tell y'all who, but there's still a few, and I'll be in their bushes. And just watching those two or three, I know what the hell is going on. I don't need to
I be trying to
going
keep
on.
up. I try to keep up, and a certain person will call me like every 3 weeks. You know who it is, really, be. You know
Oh,
who I'm friends with outside of YouTube. So they'll call
yep.
me and be like, "You see what's going on?" I'll be like, "No, I ain't see nothing. What is happening?" And they'll be like, so they'll catch me up because they
Child.
know
Oh yeah. Oh, they in the know.
they are
Listen,
in the know.
and every once in a while, I'll send that person a text just to let them know that I'm in the bushes, and I'll just send them a text saying something, and they'll be like, they'll be like, child. They'll be like, child.
Mr. Pisces, I still vote in Florida because I still own real estate there.
That's why I still vote in DC. I don't have real estate there, but technically I do, but I really don't. But kind of do, if you can read between those lines.
Hmm. So, I still vote in the great sunshine state.
Mm.
And
Oh my
I'm
God.
an active and life member of the the Florida Democratic National Committee. Not national, Florida Democratic Committee.
Well, make up your mind.
Hey, Amber. So, what am I going to talk about? What y'all want me to talk about on Silly Saturday tomorrow? I am going to talk about Brittany Griner, not Spears, dear God. Girl, girl. I'm going to talk about Celine. I am going to talk about Celine. Shouts out to her. Prayers for her and her family. What else I need to talk about tomorrow? I got some good thirst traps this week. Kingpin Bay still have trap houses there. We don't, you know what? Saw that the new guy, Frost, Congressman elect Frost, who is Generation Z, you know, the guy and they told him your credit too bad, and he admitted, he came right on and said, "Listen, I've been trying to fund a campaign for the last year and a half, and that shot my shit to hell." And they denied him an apartment in DC. So I will probably talk about that and break that down in my sugar spike. That'll be our sugar spike segment.
What's
It'll be
happening?
cute, huh?
What's happening?
So you know the guy who took Val Deming's spot, the only Generation Zer in Congress that just got elected.
Uh-huh.
He was denied an apartment in DC to rent
Mm.
an apartment because they said his credit was too bad. And he came right out and admitted, he said, "Listen, I've been campaigning and funding a campaign for these last year and a half, so my credit is shot to hell." And yeah, there's more to it, but that's the long and short of it.
So they denied him an apartment because they said he got bad credit. Well, let me tell you something. You know, DC is expensive. DC is very
Hmm.
expensive.
Hmm.
So he might
Then
have to
you
look.
better go to one of these good suburbs.
That's what I was gonna say. He might have to commute. He might have to drive in. You can't stay in DC, boo. Uh oh.
Um, yeah, he did win, Mr. Fight. He won. He's Congressman elect. He sure is. He's representative elect. Um, but and you got to think this guy is still in his, how old is he? I think he's like 25. He's either 24 or 25. But at 24, 25, everybody was doing all kinds of fucked up shit with their financial choices and things. And if you're in the middle of, trying to run a campaign to be a United States congressman, I can only imagine. So, but some of us, those of us who come from certain areas, your parents be done jacked up your credit before you even get into to the point where you could use your own credit. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow. That is one of my stories for Silly Saturday tomorrow. I'm sure somebody will let him. He's a little cutie too, if he wants to, there's no shortage of people who will allow him to stay with them. And he is openly, I think he's openly gay. I'm almost sure. I'm almost sure because if I'm not mistaken, he's a survivor from the club in Orlando. Yeah. He's a survivor from the club in Orlando. So, child, yeah. How far are you from your destination, really be?
About an hour. I just stopped. I'm at the gas station now to get something to eat. Something at the good Wawa. Go give me a good Wawa sandwich, honey.
Come through Wawa. I was in DC and they done opened a bunch of new Wawas since the last time I was there a few years ago.
They
And it's
opening
not
up a
like
bunch of Royal Farms. They opened up a Royal Farm every damn where. It's
and it's
that
not the
time.
gas station Wawas. These Wawas are just regular convenience stores.
Oh, I don't know where you were because I ain't seen none
I
of
was in
that.
downtown. You know, I was way downtown. That was
Yeah, well, I still haven't seen. I ain't seen none of that. I mean, I believe you. I just hadn't seen it.
I was 3 blocks from the White House.
Yeah, I don't hang out in downtown. The locals. The only time we go to downtown is when people like you come into town.
Yeah, that's what my friend said.
Exactly. Don't nobody go to downtown. I'm looking for something sweet. I want something sweet. Sweet to eat.
I want some sweet meat.
Why do you always have to be
There's a
vulgar?
lot of
Always.
judgment oozing through you, ma'am. A lot
Why
of
do you
judgment
always,
oozing through you.
always, you
So now, according to the TMZs of the world, and we trust TMZ as the leading as the leading journalistic, validation site, TMZ's legal journalistic team is reporting that R. Kelly's legal team is investigating the album release, saying it shouldn't have dropped. Really? Really? It had to drop from somebody on the goddamn team. Like the shit didn't come out from nowhere. No, I did not drop Ready B. She probably fell off on her own. I ain't drop her. She dropped. I ain't even touched this thing. God, Tracy, you ready to accuse me? Dear God. R. Kelly's criminal defense attorney Jennifer Bonjon tells TMZ the disgraced singer's lawyers entertainment attorneys, and trusted friends are all trying to get to the bottom of who currently has access to the music catalog. She says they have a small group of people who they've ID'd as culprits, but notes a potential problem could be his material changing hands. Bonjon said that she spoke with R. Kelly Friday afternoon. He was surprised and upset about the music's release without his permission. Bonjon tells us stuff like this has been a reoccurring issue for R. Kelly, claiming a bunch of studio equipment, computers, and masters were taken shortly after 2019, after his 2019 arrest. She says there's also been an issue with his calls and emails being stolen from prison. As we reported, an album called I Admit It, featuring a bunch of R. Kelly's SoundCloud tracks, silently made its way to major streaming platforms Friday, but was quickly removed. A source at Sony Music told us it appeared to be a bootleg version. The FBI, I'm sorry, not FBI, the Federal Bureau of Prisons tells TMZ it concluded a review and determined R. Kelly did not produce any songs using equipment from behind bars. Regarding Bonjon's claims that the Federal Bureau of Prisons stole calls and emails, we're told the Bureau, quote, does not comment on pending litigation, end quote. So what they're saying is, in a nutshell, all this stuff was recorded before he was arrested. The question is, was it recorded after the Surviving R. Kelly series? They're the real question. Because if it was recorded after the Surviving R. Kelly series, then that means that maybe he was admitting, what he did. This shit is stupid, and I don't have the type of energy. I don't have that kind of energy. I do not have that kind of energy. So, speaking of Kelly Clark Skank, we spoke about her earlier. She's getting a restraining order against somebody, a trespasser on her property. We actually love Kelly Clark Skank over here. She is one of the few people descended from the Caucasus Mountains that I do like. Neymar was crying today after Brazil lost in the World Cup. I'm sure Mr. Pisces probably is following the World Cup. Those of us born in these yet to be United States of America can give two shits about the World Cup, but the rest of the world cares. So, just to report, Neymar was caught crying on the field, crying because Brazil lost in the World Cup. These young kids will never be Pele. It's Pele and the rest of these people. Shout out to Pele. Shout out to Pele. It's Pele and the rest of these clowns. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to see what else is Tina Turner's son. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I'm trying to do stuff that I'm not going to cover on Silly Saturday. I don't want to go too deep because Silly Saturday is tomorrow and we got a lot to cover. But that's not fair, Mr. Pisces. You're from Europe. So, of course, being from Europe, you care about football. We care about football. Y'all care about football. We care about football. Y'all care about football. Rugby's was y'all attempt to copy what we do here in America. You mad, Mr. Pisces? Now there's some listen. I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Pisces. The one thing I love about football is it's a lot of cuties over in soccer who play football. We like the cuties over there in football. Hey, quintessential, or as we call it, soccer. We love some of the cuties over there in in soccer. So this is interesting. I ain't gonna say they have the finest. Oh, I'm just gonna leave this up here because Mr. Pisces knows what I like, and I hate him for knowing what I like, and I'm gonna just leave that up there. Screw you, Mr. Pisces. You did that just for me, huh? Didn't you, Mr. Pisces? I got you. I got you. I got your number, Mr. Pisces. You wait till I get done. You wait till I get through with you. You wait, Mr. Pisces, till I get through with you tonight. I'm gonna get you.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
hear
get
me?
you, Mr. Pisces. I can hear you.
Okay.
So apparently, because I saw this just as recently as, oh, Mr. Pisces, I got you. I got you. And you know what I like. And that's why you did that. I can't stand you, Mr. Pisces.
Oh my.
Anyway. Um,
Oh my. Not that I
he,
can't stand you. Oh my.
he know what he do, cause he know what he doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. I'm gonna get him.
Leave Mr.
So
Pisces alone.
tell him to leave me alone.
You have been harassing Mr. Pisces for
I have
years.
not harassed that young man.
Yes,
There
you
are people,
have.
there are people who can say I've harassed them, and they would be rightfully so saying that I harassed them.
If you need help, can you hear me?
Anyway, huh?
Okay, no. I said blink twice if you need help, Mr. Pisces. I got you.
He can't blink. He ain't gonna blink. He ain't coming up. He's not coming up here. Watch this. I'll drop the link. That's how much I know he ain't coming up here. Watch this. Watch this really quick.
Don't
Y'all
let
know
him,
what I'm doing.
Mr. Pisces, don't let him pull that reverse psychology on you. Don't let him do that.
That's how I know he Mr. Pisces doesn't fall for reverse psychology. That's how I know he ain't coming up here. He's gonna wait till I get in that good inbox. He's gonna wait until I get in that good inbox.
Oh, shit. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, 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 ow, ow, ow.
What happened, ma'am? Are you
I
okay?
was using, yeah, I was using some hand sanitizer. And I must have had a cut on my finger. It tore my damn finger up just now.
Oh,
Baby, that good alcohol got up in that thing.
and you know, hand sanitizer will let you know real fast. See, he said, "Oh,
Exactly.
I can't." Unfortunately, I wasn't worried. I was never worried about him coming up. Mr. Pisces ain't coming up here. He ain't about this life. He don't want this
Mr.
work.
Pisces, don't let that reverse psychology. Don't let
He
him do it.
can't come up. He just said, "I can't come up." That's code language for I really
Tell him you won't
can.
fall for the banana in the tailpipe, Mr. Pisces. You will not
That
fall for the
is
banana in the
that
tailpipe.
is code language for I really can come up, but I'm not about that life with L3027 right now. So I'm gonna say that I can't come up, unfortunately, so as to make it seem for the regular viewers that I had something else going on when I really did, and that's okay.
Oh man.
So
Mm-mm.
ABC, and this is for you all that was looking forward to it because I just saw um I know I saw a commercial for this on Wednesday. I might have saw one yesterday, but they are
Mm.
canceling the Backstreet Boys holiday special because Nick Carter is being accused of raping an autistic fan in a new lawsuit.
Ain't that disrespectful? That's terrible.
Now I know it was either Wednesday or yesterday. I saw a commercial on ABC about the Backstreet Boys Christmas holiday special.
Mm.
And so apparently ABC has canceled it um because Nick Carter is being accused of raping an autistic fan in a new lawsuit. This might be something for Silly Saturday tomorrow. I'm gonna do some investigative reporting for y'all, and we'll have more for you. But y'all heard it here. Y'all know we break news over here.
Mm. That's
We'll go
terrible.
into more detail. That is horrible. Because first of all, the fact that you're raping anybody is horrific. And compound that with the fact that this person is autistic, you're a horrible person.
They said that he was giving them VIP juice. That sounds very Bill Cosby-ish to me.
You see, Bill Cosby got a new lawsuit.
They gonna get listen. They ain't gonna be happy till that man just ain't here no more.
Well, when you
And
rape
don't
this
get me
many
wrong. Wait a minute,
people,
hold on. And don't get me wrong. I'm not defending him. Please
oh, because
don't.
I'm about to say, when you allegedly raped as many people as he has, baby, you got whatever's coming. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
I saw that in the chat the other day. Somebody was like, I don't. I believe that he may have done it, but I don't believe it was as many people as they're saying.
Oh, I think it was. There's
But
no
but here's my
way.
thing right here. Why does it matter the number? Like if you're saying you believe
Right,
he
it could
did
be
it, and it
one.
doesn't, then why does it matter if he did it to one or he did it to 50? Like what? What?
It could be one. One is enough. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest. After I watched that documentary, Let's Talk About Cosby, and you hear these women are telling the same stories. Women who don't know each
that's
other
just like the
never
whole
met each
Deshaun
other.
Watson. Every Deshaun Watson is the same story. I went over to give him a massage. He told me I couldn't use the big towel. He only used a hand cloth. He was He was laid on his stomach. He asked me to massage his butt. Then he told me to stick my finger in his asshole. I stuck my finger in his asshole. Then he flipped over. His dick was hard, and it made the hand towel come off. And he told me to jack him off or fillet him. It's the same story every time, bruh.
Right.
Like, did you?
And when you hear Bill Cosby's story, it started in the 1960s. Like
Hmm.
a girl who was 15 or 17 years old in the 1960s don't know nothing about a girl who was 15 or 17 years old in the 1970s who don't know nothing about a girl
A
who was
girl was
17 years
15
old in
and
the
16
1980s.
in
Like
1980. Exactly.
exactly. Like these women and they're telling the exact same
And
story.
it's people from different parts of the country,
Yeah,
different
all over the country. All over the country.
even like with the Deshaun Watson, he was getting people that were licensed as massage therapists, non-licensed from all different parts of the country, all different segments of life or whatever, different, and they all got the same story. Everybody ain't got together and told you the same lie. People who don't even know each other.
Everybody ain't lying. And like I
Just
said,
saying.
when I did watch that documentary, and I'm listening, and he's running the same lines on these women. I'm like, man. And then of course, the more powerful he became, the worse it became because then people
Hey, Jason.
really did believe him. Hey, Jason, what's up, my love? I have to steal El Teddy's line. What's up, my love?
Hey, my love. As much as I can say, hey, my love. I have a lot of
Like I didn't get past autistic.
cis het men in the chat, and I love that my cis het men appreciate me, even when I say, hey, my love, or hey, how you doing? Y'all know we good on this end. But yeah, it's an autistic fan
Mm,
that
mm, mm.
we'll break that down more tomorrow on Silly Saturday.
I'm stuck on him touching on the children. How we went from bad streets bad all right to come here, let me touch you in the corner. What?
Listen, I'm not there. You cannot tell me that I have to now cancel "I Want It That Way." That I can't use that for my karaoke song. If I can't go, tell me why. If I can't do
Ain't
that,
nothing but
if
a good thing.
if I can't do "I Want It That Way" at karaoke, it's gonna be a problem. I'm not canceling Backstreet Boys
Yes,
because
problem.
I
That's a
have to
good.
be able to say, "Tell me why." If I can't say, "Tell me why,"
Thank you, Christmas.
I'm just saying.
Child,
Girl.
listen, I feel you. I feel you.
Because I do want to be able to sing back streets back. I
I wasn't even a Backstreet girl back in the day. I had to grow an appreciation for them.
I like Backstreet Boys more than I like NSYNC, even though NSYNC had some bop. NSYNC did
And
have some
she had the better singers. Let's be honest.
bop. Probably, but I love Backstreet Boys. I did. I was Backstreet Boy. I was Team Backstreet, but I wasn't Team NSYNC. Even though pop was my jam, and this I Promise You was also my jam. So,
I wasn't team either one because I don't know either one of them well enough to have a team. I was team New Edition. That's my team.
ma'am, that was like 55 years ago.
Don't you worry about when it was. That's what I'm team New Edition. Don't worry about that.
You sound like my parents who say I'm Team Jackson 5.
Your mama.
That's who I'm talking about. So you're right.
Damn. That's why I can't stand you, like, for real.
Listen, I was both Team New Edition and Team NSYNC, and I didn't grow appreciation for Backstreet Boys until I was older.
Speaking of ain't shit ass motherfuckers,
Wow. Whoa. Wait. What?
I'm just taking this from the headline. Abby will agree with me after I read this headline.
Okay.
Okay.
Adele is in a rush to wed boyfriend Rich Paul amid Las Vegas residency, but he doesn't share the same urgency, insiders claim. Haven't they been engaged like since God was a child?
Who Adele?
No, they just got
Adele just started dating that man.
that long.
They
Yeah.
I
ain't
thought
been
they got
dating him.
engaged during the panty.
No, that's not the same guy. She broke up
They
with that
didn't get
dude.
engaged during the panty?
This a different man.
No.
This a different man. That's not the same guy.
Hold on.
You mean
Y'all
the guy that
sure?
had her run around Jamaican festivals with braids in her hair? No, that's not the same guy.
That's not the same man.
So when did Adele and Rich Paul get engaged?
They're not engaged
They're not engaged.
So why is she expected to get married?
because she wants to.
According to the
But she
Google,
needs something else to end horribly so she can write a
according to the
fire ass
Google, they
album. What you
started
mean?
dating last the summer of 2021.
Listen, she is the white Mary J. Blige. We don't like her music unless she's miserable. So this is some bullshit.
According to the Google, they started dating in the summer of 2021.
Okay.
Right, okay.
I'm just saying y'all are right. They ain't been dating that long. I think Adele is reaching, thinking that they should already be engaged and trying to get married. You're
I think
cuckoo. You're
I think
cooler at that
Adele is one of those people that she's a perpetual dater. I think she just goes from 0 to 100.
point.
Like she's like, we've been dating, we're happy, it's time for us to get married.
Can I hear your thoughts on the cancellation of Legendary?
I'm very
I'm
sad.
disappointed, but I'm not shocked.
I'm sad about
Why
it.
are
I
you
was
not
looking forward
shocked?
to the next season, especially the last season was so good with Juicy Couture, and then they canceled him
Juicy
for me.
was good. Why are you not shocked, really, D?
Because of the way they did that last season, I felt like they were just trying to hurry up and rush it out because I feel like they were like, okay, we filmed it, we're gonna drop it, and then we're good. Like remember we kept saying they like dropping like 2 episodes at a time. Like they were rushing the season, like they wanted it to hurry up and be over. So I just wasn't surprised because I felt like they were just trying to drop the season so they could say they dropped it and keep it moving.
I do feel as if Legendary was very gay and very black and gay. Like it wasn't mainstream LGBTQ. It wasn't white LGBTQ. It's very black LGBTQ. So with that comes the notion that a lot of white LGBTQ media people who aren't in that world didn't quite appreciate it as much and what it did for the culture because it did a lot for the culture. And when I
Hmm.
say did a lot, it gave a lot of people background on a lot of cultural things that they didn't know where this stuff came from. Just like
Right.
Pose kind of did. Pose exposed a lot of things in the culture that came from Black LGBTQ world and experience from back in the day. And in the same regard, Legendary did a lot of that as well. And so I don't know why RuPaul's Drag Race is still going after all of these years,
Because it's
and it's
still
been
making them
trash
money and
for a
it's still
couple
bringing
years.
in ratings. So that's what y'all answer y'all own questions sometimes.
It's been trash
Okay.
for a few years. I don't think it bounced back after the panty.
It bounced back. It's just overproduced at this point. It's just very produced. It's not as organic as it used to be. You can clearly see who the favorites are from the beginning. You can clearly see who's gonna go far and who isn't. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's overproduced at this point. For me, it is at least. I still enjoy the show. I do, but it's just way more produced than it used to be.
I don't enjoy it anymore because of that reason. Like, to me, there are moments in the later seasons that I like, but everything that I liked about it was during the early season, like when they had to make their own clothes and stuff,
Right.
and
I really wish
when it
they
was
would go back.
really when it
They
was
still
real
have.
drag, when it was people that were real, you know, they they had a history of drag. These people had that was their livelihood. They knew drag, and now you have these people that only do drag so they can get on this show.
I disagree with that.
Right.
There
I
are
don't
people who
think.
absolutely, and that's something that is spoken about, where you see people who will join families that are well known, not simply for the point of, okay, I want to be notarized and I want to be in the spotlight and I want to get on this show. That's absolutely a thing.
Who? Name me five queens that only started doing drag just to get on the show.
I can probably
I'm
name you
saying
more
that there
than
are
that.
queens that haven't been doing drag that long, but and because of their affiliation, they do get on the show. But I don't think that they were like,
But
"Oh, I just want to be a
that's
drag
my
queen."
point.
No, I don't
And
think
you just
so.
but really be you're proving my point.
No, I'm not proving your
They
point. We just said no, no, no. We just said two different things.
for you, you would like to believe that they went and started doing drag and got involved with these families. Um, but I'm telling you, it's known that many of them start doing it after being fans, join these legendary houses or whatnot, and then that's their sole purpose.
But what I'm saying, okay, but what I'm saying is, I think that these people really do want to be drag queens, though, but they go about it in a strategic way. I don't think it's, I don't really want to do this, but, oh, I want to be on RuPaul. I think, because it's too
Yeah,
much
no,
of a commitment.
I don't know if I don't know if I said that they don't want to do it. I don't think I said that they don't want to do it. What I'm
No, no,
saying is
I'm
they
saying, but
go
you
into
said that
it
they
with that
just
purpose.
became drag queens only to be on RuPaul, and what I'm saying is, I don't think I, I don't know. I don't think that they're. Oh, I just want to be on RuPaul, so I'll just go and be a drag queen. I think they want to be drag queens, but they see that being on RuPaul is an opportunity for them to sort of skip the line. Because once you get on RuPaul, like that's a wrap. Like your bookings triple, even if you're the first one eliminated. And if you're able to get into the machine of the RuPaul World of Wonder machine, you are good. So I don't think it's. I don't. I think it's
And
just people
maybe,
who are
like I
like.
said, I come at it from a different because I'm older and I come at it from a different
You
angle.
are
But
older. You are. You are.
fuck you and the fuck your life. But my point
Well,
is
I'm
this:
disagreeing with you. You older. That's all.
uh, my point is that even if you come from if you get in the wild space in the wild world, there's a difference between that and what is the traditional, coming up in the circuit or on both sides, whether it's black, white, or everything. Because there's the circuit of the white queens, there's a circuit of the black queens, and they all have their mechanisms and ways that they filter up the circuit and things like that and get known and get notoriety. And good, bad, or in between. There is a difference.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think there's anything wrong with skipping the line if there's a way for you to skip the line. Like, I don't see
I
what the
do think that
problem is.
I
So
do think that
saying
there's
as
a,
it's a, but, no, okay. I was let me
and
I
I'll say
won't
like this.
finish. I
I'll give
didn't
you a
finish.
perfect example. The reason I say that there's sometimes a difference between skipping the line because you may become a RuPaul, a girl that does drag and can't even do your own goddamn makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like there's there's parts of being in the line, and we're going to use that metaphor, that is a part of your making and a part of what goes into your showmanship, and what goes a part of you just learning the ropes of doing that. And skipping the line means that you've skipped a lot of parts that make you who you are,
Mm,
because everybody can afford to have, makeup artists like a RuPaul, and can afford to say, "Oh, I'm only gonna be dressed from the waist up and everything from the waist down." Ain't
But
you know
but
what
no no
I'm
no no no. See no,
wait.
but that's
Somebody
not
asked
fair. But
me.
wait a minute. But hold on. But that's not fair because we're not gonna sit here and act like RuPaul wasn't in the trenches. Like this is who RuPaul is now, 30 years later. Let's not sit here and act like she's earned the right to say I'm only gonna dress from the waist up and I'm gonna pay somebody to do my hair and
I
makeup.
know
She's
I'm
earned
not
that
taking
right.
anything from RuPaul, but a new girl who's only been in the game a year or two can expect that they're gonna have that same level of, you know,
Well, who do you think what is coming into the game and think they're gonna have that same level? And they just
I'm
started.
telling you, Evie, I'm telling you that's a part.
Exactly.
That's there. It's there. There are people coming expecting. I'm telling you.
Um,
I'm telling
I
you.
don't know. Somebody just asked me where can the kids go to see Santa Claus. Child, I not what? Why would I know that? My kids
I
are
have no
grown.
idea about Santa Claus. Wait, what?
And I don't
First,
have kids, so why would I
Miss
know that?
April. Okay, so let me explain something about me. My kids never believed in Santa
I'm
Claus.
glad you asked Evie and didn't ask me, because April, you might have got your comment removed. So let me didn't ask Evie because, baby,
I've been taught my kids to believe in Santa Claus, so I've never taken my kids to take a picture with Santa Claus. And my baby is 22, so
I blame Evie that I finished the bottle.
wow. I still have like a corner left of that dream wine from what's the child name?
Nothing left.
Quentin.
But
Here we
I
go.
think But I think what you're describing, El Teddy, is more of the society that we live in today. These kids growing up, they live in this microwave society where they don't feel like they got to pay their dues and they got to be in the trenches. I don't think. I think that's just the world we live in. I deal with it every day with my
Oh, and
kids at
I
school.
agree with that, and I agree with, and that's what I'm saying. I do believe that that's an inherent problem that there is with it, but
But I mean, I'm just saying. Because to me, I look at RuPaul's Drag Race the same way as I look at like an American Idol, and American Idol gave you the opportunity to skip the line. A Fantasia may not have ever, as talented as she is, she may not have ever been who she is today had it not been for an American Idol. But that doesn't mean that because she didn't have to go in the trenches and be homeless and live on the couch and go to every studio and get turned down and you know what I mean? Like because she didn't have to go through those same stories as some of the other people that went through it. I don't think that lessens her story. I don't think that lessens her talent.
to me it's the American Idol is not a good comparison to me,
Why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me
because
why.
tell me why you ain't
I hate y'all.
nothing like, tell me, only because um even before an American Idol, you do have people that have the. I've been just, singing is an inherent ability that people have that's different from being able to do drag. You don't come in here being able to just do drag. And and that's something that's acquired and learned and cultivated.
But I feel like
Um,
it's the same way with singing. Like there are people who know how to sing, but they don't know how to sing. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's the same thing. But anyway, moving on.
um, but yes, I think we were talking about the fact that Rich Paul and Adele been together since last.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on RuPaul from
I have
Adele,
no
but
idea.
okay. Oh, you
So
asked about Legendary. That's why.
yeah, that might have been why. Jackie Chan says there's gonna be a Rush Hour 4. Hopefully he won't be in it because I don't want to see a Rush Hour with geriatrics.
Wait a minute. There's no purpose in doing it. What the hell?
Unless he's teaching. Now, if it's a situation where they're the younger guys and maybe he's a mentor or something like that, like
Is
Mr.
he passing the
Miyagi,
torch?
right? Like Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid, I might be here for that. But if you talk about he's the main character, he out here doing all this fighting, girl, I'm not here for that.
Listen, Jackie Chan got that
He's
good
older than
plastic
that. Let
surgery.
me look that up. How old is Jackie Chan? Let me look that up.
He's from the
He
60s.
got to
He's
be
in
at
his
least
60s.
60 something,
He's got to
60,
Yeah,
be
he's
in
in
his
70.
his
60s.
60s.
And I don't want any parts of Jackie Chan is 68 years old.
Oh, hell no.
He
Exactly.
gonna hurt himself. I don't
He is
like it.
68. He was born April 7th, 1954. Baby, I don't want to see no rush hour if Jackie Chan is out here as the main character. But like I said, if he's over here being a mentor to him and Chris uh, Tucker are being mentors to the younger guys and all of the jokes about how old they are and they older. Okay, I might be here for that. But you over here telling me Jackie Chan? Nah, bro. I mean, Chris Tucker is only 51. He's only 20 years younger than you, really be. Chris Tucker, he's 51. Jet
You
Big,
gonna
Li is
keep fooling with her,
59.
and she gonna punch you in your esophagus. You keep it up,
bitch.
Elder.
We on my channel today, so she can't kick me off today. See how that works? Because she always try to get me. She always get me. Jet Li is 59. I didn't know he was that old.
Who, Jet Li?
Hmm. He's 59. Wow.
Mm.
I thought Jackie Chan had him by about, I just knew Jackie Chan had him by at least about 15 to 20 years.
Well, yeah. And I need to go and watch Rush Hour 3 because I feel like I've never seen it. Because I was not familiar at all when my chat was trying to tell me about. I was like, 3. I clearly remember Rush Hour 2, but I don't remember Rush Hour 3 at all.
I vaguely might remember. I know I've seen it, but it's been so long ago. I don't remember what was in it.
They said somebody being in France or something.
It's been so long. So
Yeah,
many.
and the little girl was grown up, and they had to go and I don't know. I don't remember what it was about, but
It's been
it
so
wasn't
long
the one. It
ago.
was the Western. That was Shanghai Noon. My bad. Listen, Loretta, I know you said that you don't have it in you to watch the Harry and Meghan thing. I would implore you because I know you are
Every said it was
you're
good.
a big history person,
But why?
and
I mean, okay, so what is it about that you think I want to see?
I'm just saying it gives the first episode is a lot of the backstory of before they even met. It goes all the way back to there's unseen footage with Diana and
Oh,
kids
dirty
and stuff like that,
Diana.
and
Oh,
how
dirty
and
Diana.
how the relationship between the royal family and the
Dirty
prince
Diana.
started,
Oh,
how that whole
dirty
machine, the firm, and all of
Diana.
that stuff got started.
Mm,
So I think
dirty
that part would be
Diana.
interesting to you. I
Mm.
think I think you would. I think you would enjoy a lot seeing the history of how before we even get
I
to any
love
of
how
that happens, like with the
Michael
wedding
Jackson
and
tried to
and
be.
Now,
that
Teddy, now,
crazy sister of
Teddy,
hers.
now, Teddy, you are talking over Abby. She's talking.
You done talking?
It's his channel. He can do that. He can say.
I mean, but I was trying to hear what you were saying. I couldn't hear you. I mean, go ahead. Talk about Michael Jackson. Go on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What about Michael Jackson? Who said something about Michael Jackson?
That's what he was saying something about Michael Jackson. I don't know. Go ahead, Michael Jackson. Go ahead.
You got a light-skinned friend that looks like Michael Jackson, and a dark-skinned friend that looks like Michael Jackson. Oh God! I'm just saying, if you don't watch the whole series, just watch like the first. I just think the first episode was so engaging and so informative about how that toxic parasitic relationship between the royal family and the press started. I think that it's enlightening, and I just think that you, because of who you are and a history buff and wanting to know the history of things and how things start, I thought you would enjoy it. But
Okay.
She don't care. Okay, that's what that means.
No, it's. I'm just.
This is Hamilton all over again. I'm just gonna.
I'll put it on my to-do list, but I'm just not interested. But I'll put it on my to-do list.
Yeah, Hamilton's on your to-do list as well. So there's that.
I'm gonna tell you the problem with Hamilton is that I wanted to see it live, and I really want to see it live. So I don't want to see that. I really figured out that's what it is that I want to see it live, and I'm mad because I was going to see it live, and then the pandemic came, and then it came back around this fall. I mean, it came back like in August back to DC, and the tickets were ridiculous. And I was like, damn it, because me, my mom, and my dad wanted to go. It would have been like damn near $1,000. Like the tickets were that expensive. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I think like the cheap seats were like $175, $180, and I was like, yeah, that's a lot. So, I mean, that's not a lot if they were good seats, but it was a lot for the seats that they were. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I get it.
Where'd Michael Jackson go?
Cause you cut me off.
No, you cut Abby off.
Because I know you. And I know what Abby. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me nothing. Because I knew. No. Because I know you. And I know what Abby rolled around to the second or third breath, and you weren't on it. It was going to turn into another Hamilton situation.
I was listening to her. She was explaining to me why she thought I would be interested. I had to hear what she was saying.
You done? Are you done? Because I know you. You still ain't going to go watch it. You still ain't going to go watch it.
You don't know me.
I know you. Just like I know you ain't going to go watch no Hamilton. I know you ain't going to go watch. Goddamn. Bigger than that. Now I'll go watch it. You, on the other hand, ma'am, you won't go watch it.
You don't know what I'm going to do, sir.
Y'all hold on.
You don't know me.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
He's such a brat. Oh.
That's your brother. Y'all like to play this game with each other. I'm just.
Who?
You and him.
Game? What game am I playing? I'm not playing no game.
Y'all dynamic is so very interesting.
What
and I just sit in on the sidelines and watch and be amused.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm so lost. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Ma'am, I didn't do nothing. I know not what you talk of, what you speak of.
I know this. My phone on 1%.
Oh, well, why you're literally sitting right there? Why you ain't charging it?
Because the charger's in my room.
Mm.
Behind the bed.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Phil. I am interested in Meghan and Harry. I'm sorry if you are not. Mm-mm. So there is that. So we're moving on. What else we supposed to be discussing today? On the host on the left, he done left us.
He said, hold on. He told us to hold on.
Okay. Well, we're holding. Hold on. Hold on. Hallelujah.
Is he gone?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. All right, Loretta, I'll entertain people. I'm going to go put my phone on the charger. I'll be right back.
All right, then. Just remember, L. Teddy is wrong and Really B is right. And if you remember those two things, everything will be all right. L. Teddy is wrong and Really B is right.
Jump over, Jennifer. She said,
Wait, what about me? Wait a minute, I come in the room and I hear L. Teddy is wrong. What about me being wrong? I come back in.
Remember what I told you? You'll be all right.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny to me. You see how fast he came back after you made this statement?
No, I had to go check. I had a package that came. It was the right address. Well, it was the wrong address, and I don't know who it was going, but it had the address. I had to go check, and yeah, I don't know who the package belonged. So, now what did you say?
We were talking about Meghan and Harry.
What? Say it with your chest.
Family and a giant tree.
I'm talking about Meghan and Harry.
Mm-hmm.
And the paparazzi and the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And now I gotta go watch it just to prove you wrong.
Prove me wrong about what? Oh, that you gonna go watch it? You got 15 minutes. She got 15 minutes evidence before she turn it off.
I think she'll be pleasantly surprised and enjoy it, and she might just watch the whole first episode. Now, anything after that, I don't know. Maybe the part about the wedding when the daddy went crazy.
Is it bad that I've never been a huge Meghan Markle fan either?
Well, it's not so much. It's not that I have to be a huge fan of somebody to not want them to be done dirty. You know what I'm saying? Fix your lips.
I mean, what she do to you?
I mean, you don't have to do a whole lot to me for me to not like them. That's just documented.
You ain't lying about that one.
Now, that's very documented at this point.
You could breathe and be in the room. So
go here, ass.
I have an ass, and it's really nice and feels really good.
You are an ass.
I have one. It's really nice, soft, curvaceous.
Okay, that's too much.
And tight like a good brick wall.
Oh, Father God, in the name of Jesus, I don't need that.
Did you look at my video last night that gave the latest Tasha K soon-to-be scandal child?
She's a liar.
I mean, but we've known that for quite some time.
She claims she got a smoking gun against Larry Reid. She claims she got receipts.
She needs to find Cardi B money. What she need to be concerned about?
She got receipts that Larry Reid did one. No.
Still ain't paid that woman her money. Because you don't know how
That
to
Larry
keep your
Reed,
damn mouth shut.
that Larry Reed was touching on that boy. But like I said, my question is, that boy didn't have receipts for the police. That boy didn't have receipts in any of the other interviews he did. But all of a sudden, miraculously now, he done found these receipts for Tasha K. I want to see what these receipts are.
The same receipt she had said that Cardi B had herpes.
Right.
Well,
But she still claimed that it's true. She still claimed that even though Cardi B handed over her medical records in court, she's still swearing down Cardi B got it, girl.
Like Natasha Kibi. Okay. Is it Latasha or Natasha?
Love.
it's L
Latasha
for
Kibi.
lying.
Okay, Latasha Kibi. I need you, ma'am, to get your life in order. Okay? That's
She
what I
was
really need you
not
to
doing
do. But why would I expect someone to have journalistic integrity who can't even spell the word journalistic or integrity?
it. No, she
Mm.
can't spell it right.
Like, and people watch this woman and follow her as if she's a credible journalist, yet she can still not spell journalistic or integrity.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying, she's the least of us.
Mm.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I don't subscribe to anything Lion K. I don't believe nothing. She could tell me the sky is blue and I'm gonna have to go outside and look just to make sure for myself.
Technically, the
Because
sky right now
everything
is
she
kind of
says is
a
untrustworthy.
very dark blue, maybe midnight blue, almost black. I'm just saying. She gives me a I peg my husband tea.
Oh my goodness.
Terry can say anything. He don't give a damn. He just say
She
anything.
Right.
does.
It's always the line is always right there. They go El Teddy going past it.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
Now, even though you may not say it in your mind and you don't have to agree, but in your mind right now, you can put it in the back chat. You agree that she gives the I peg my husband tea. You put it in the
I don't
back
even
chat.
I don't even
I'm
want to
not.
think about no shit like that.
She's a horrible person. She's really a horrible person.
Did you hear that phone call that Loretta played between her and Larry Fisher, and she was trying to fish for if child? She's not even good.
She's a horrible person.
She was really trying to get him to say something, and Larry Reed
She
was
was
like,
trying to get that man
I
to
don't know what you're
incriminate
talking about.
himself.
Right.
Miss
Like she really.
Mama,
Um, I'm gonna pray her strength in the Lord.
don't please don't. She don't need no more strength. She
She'll
got
need no
enough.
more. Ain't no more.
She got enough strength.
She got enough.
I talked to the Lord. He said, "Don't. I don't stop talking to me about people I don't know. Please."
I'm not stop talking to me about people I don't know.
Wait, really, Jason? You're siding with them, saying that I'm a habitual line stepper. I don't
See,
step over lines. I have
You
squatters' rights on said line, but I don't step over
you
it.
jump, you skip, you hop right over.
mm-hmm.
No, I
You
have
like
squatters'
crisscross,
rights
jump,
on the line.
jump.
He's a habitual. He's like a high jumper. Y'all know, like when at Olympic sport where they put the peg up like 6 feet 4 inches, and the person goes and jumps over. That's how he be jumping over the line
Yep,
every single time. Every
yep,
single time.
yep. I agree. I concur.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when it's the truth, I mean,
When it's the truth, it can't be a lie.
come on.
We're waiting for the truth, though.
Mm. Put it in the chat. Point one if you agree with me and
This
Abby
is not
or
your channel,
AOT.
ma'am, where you can put oh, you can have whole ass polls on your ma'am. Stay in order. This is not really
Put a
BTV
one in the chat.
YouTube channel where you could be asking people to put ones in the chat. Mine to walk the floor is heavy. If they put a one in the chat, I ain't gonna say block them. Just time them out.
Don't do
As a
that,
matter of
because your
fact,
moms agree with me too.
no, my mom's on my side. They don't care about
Jason
you.
literally just agreed with us, and he's a whole
Listen,
mod.
Jason is my mom, not yours.
He is actually a mod on my channel. Don't do me.
But not right now. Let me see who I need to time out. Let me go to my own channel and start timing people out.
Don't do
God,
that. Don't be timing people out. That's just damn respectful.
you do realize whose channel this is, right? And what was disrespectful is you having a whole poll on my channel.
I don't think that was disrespectful. I just think that it would be interesting to see who agrees with us. It's
I
just an
don't.
experiment, or experiment. You know,
Mm, mm. No means no,
are
and
there any
yes
ones
means
in the chat,
no.
Abby? Abby, are there any ones
I
in the
do
chat? I
see a
can't
one in the
understand.
chat. I do see a one in the chat. I do. Here comes the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. I
Murderer.
don't know where that came from. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
They'll tell you don't
yeah,
be timing the people out.
yeah.
Don't do that.
Why
Bang,
not?
bang, bang. Here comes the hot stepper.
Let's be clear. There's no people. There's person because nobody agrees with you.
Don't be
Yeah,
afraid of L
yeah,
Teddy. If
yeah.
y'all agree, y'all can put a one in the chat. He ain't gonna do nothing.
She's not gonna do nothing because this ain't her channel. So she can't help you. She cannot help you.
Oh, God. My eyeball itches. Oh, God. Y'all.
What time is your
Weird.
interview, Ed?
I don't know. I should look that up, shouldn't I?
Wow.
Okay.
Ma'am, I need you to have a handle on that.
I'm just here to be. I'm just here to be cute. I don't know. I got the girls out. I smell good.
I got the boys out, but that's beneath the camera though.
And
Well, if you
see,
can,
that's what I'm saying. That's
Father
the
God
agreement.
in the name
you
of
can say you got the girls out. Why can't I say I have the boys out?
you can say anything you want, my love.
You sure can.
I mean, everybody.
Think I'll go for a walk outside now. The summer sun's calling my name. I hear you now. Let's go.
Mm, mm.
Really, be what you said. The last 10 minutes of my
Child, it's not till 11. Oh, gosh.
Huh?
what time is it? 11 o'clock.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh
girl.
no, man.
I
Oh
forgot
no,
I
man.
was.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said that.
what's happening?
You can
Tell
ready
us you
pull up.
gonna be
I'm telling you,
asleep.
you can ready play it. You can ready play it.
No. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna watch it after we get off. I ain't gonna play it right
Oh,
now.
I was gonna say because if you get ready play it, oh, I'm about to die. Cause that shit was. Oh my god, that was so funny.
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna watch
what?
it.
Mother's thing.
Yes, honey. Natasha, when listen, like I said, I was done after Natasha Milan told her she was an unsuccessful whore. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that mean, but y'all gotta look at James' face when she says that shit. Like James loses it. He loses it. Well, he said, she said, you are unsuccessful, and you gotta like y'all know how Tasha Milan talks. She was an unsuccessful whore because she got that New York accent. Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
it is hilarious. So I know
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck I am. I know what I was born with. You whore.
Miss
And
Mamas.
Heidi was like, all I did was ask. She said, Natasha, you told me to lick your pee. I'm just saying, I'm asking if you had like, and she was sounding so innocent too. I was just asking if you had one.
Speaking of unsuccessful
Listen,
whores,
that shit. Oh Lord.
speaking of
Go.
unsuccessful whores, we'll be covering Kirsten Cinema tomorrow on Silly Saturday.
Huh?
We'll be doing what?
Covering Kirsten Cinema on Silly Saturday tomorrow night.
Oh
Speaking
yeah,
of
you already talked about. Yeah, you
unsuccessful
said you were gonna talk about
whores, you
Who's the
know
other
tomorrow
person?
night she's gonna get drugged.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Kirsten Cinema.
I don't know who that is.
You don't want to know.
Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Jason knows who she is. She's his senator. She is his sitting senator in
Oh, that
the
woman that
United States.
Tabitha cussed out. They said, bitch, I
Uh,
never Okay, okay. Listen,
Child,
I'm not gonna
Tabitha
do
cussed
it.
her out early this. Tabitha cussed her out early this morning, honey.
Child, she said, bitch, I know you motherfucking didn't. Not that hair flipping heifer. Oh wow. Well,
Did y'all see how
am I buffering?
Christian Walker cussed out his daddy the other night though?
child.
Calling
That
his
baby fed up. He fed up with his day. He is fed
child.
up.
He been waiting. Listen, he had been waiting to unleash all of that. He was waiting for all of that.
So he been waiting ever since his daddy put a knife to his mama's throat to say that shit. Oh God.
I don't know why I was buffering, but I think I was.
Mm. That was see. That's that karma because you was timing people out
Fuck you and
and just
Karma.
wanted to
That bitch ain't
give us
shit.
a good honest,
Fuck you and Karma. That bitch ain't
give us a good
shit.
honest answer. Hater, hater.
There'll be no hateration or holleration in this dancery. But yeah, Feel Good tomorrow
Child, I
night.
saw the trailer.
Silly Saturday will be tomorrow night because I got stuff to do during the day. Either tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. And we would drag
He
Kirsten
said he got
Cinema.
people to do.
I really wish, if that was the case, I would
He
own it.
said he
I would
got
be like,
people to do.
I would own it and I would be like, bitch, I'm gonna be getting my back blown out in the morning, so I ain't got the type of time. But since that's not the case, I can't say that it is.
Oh, he's just such a whore.
Mm-hmm.
This water is good.
I don't know how. I'm so innocent compared to some of my family members, and I just don't understand.
Really?
Yes, really.
The fact that we
You
both
did
held
have these
it
faces,
at the
right?
same.
Huh?
Oh, you gonna put a name on it?
Like you trying to
I
convince yourself,
Since you slut shaming people, you gonna put a name
right?
on it?
wait a
The
minute. First of all,
slut
I'm not
is
slut
slut
shaming
shaming.
anybody. Let's be clear.
It felt a little slut
The
shamey
only
to
way I
me,
would be
ma'am.
mad is if
Sounds
you
very
are
slut shamey to
unsuccessful.
me.
She says only slut shaming if you're a slut. Okay, ma'am. That's not how.
That's not how
That's
that
not how it
works.
works.
That's not how any of that works.
I was not slut shaming anybody except for maybe El Teddy.
You don't know me or my life.
Whew. I definitely was not slut shaming Ebby. So, you know, at all.
So all of the shaming and slutting is on me.
I said I was doing, so I'm just saying, I'm just clarifying that that's not what I was doing.
Well,
Love you though.
I
Love you,
just want
boo.
the record. I just want the record to reflect that God is working on me in this area because I have not yet muted her or thrown her the hell off my channel. So just know
I said it,
that
Bishop.
You know
God
what? You have
is still working on me in this area.
Come on, bless the Lord.
Hey, EBB, I
you know what?
shot her.
I'm
Come
proud of
on,
you. You are
Come
absolutely correct.
on.
You have not.
Evangelist Mary L. McCracken.
She.
I live
You
for her.
you I'm
EBB, I
you
shot her.
you are
I need to go
absolutely
watch
correct,
an
and I'm
old.
proud of you. That, that
Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing.
I'm proud of you for that.
I need to go watch an old Mary L. McCracken, Evangelist Mary L. McCracken video. EBB, I shot her.
But that don't mean that I'm. But please don't think that means that it won't happen when you come over to my channel. That's all I'm saying.
See, this is why. This is why.
You have to do that.
Because I'm over here doing everything in my power, and she gonna come over here with her foolery and her foolishness. Foolery and foolishness. Anything else, ma'am?
I don't know what you're talking about. What I
Because you
do?
just told me you gonna kick me off your channel.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I did not.
You did.
Oh boy, that's not what I
You
said.
just said, and I quote, that don't mean I won't kick you off my channel.
I don't think that's what she said.
It
I
is.
think she said that don't mean that I won't do it on my channel,
Which
as in
means kick
slut
you
shame you.
off.
It's just what she meant. But I could be wrong. What do I know?
I'll tell you, I would never listen. Listen, that is not what I said.
You would never what?
All I said
Let's hear
was
this.
I appreciate. Huh? Can you hear me? What happened?
Oh, I can't stand
No,
her.
I think I hit a bad spot. What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, because I'm you were going in and out.
Oh, I was going in and out.
That's what he said.
Oh, wow.
No,
That is
seriously, I
what
didn't
he
hear everything
said.
you just said. I was trying to, because what had happened? Listen, I do not treat you bad when you're on my channel, just so you understand that. You don't listen. You like Jay Dunn. You
Since
don't
we're
listen.
polling, I want, if in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you see really be. Mute me or throw me off of her platform.
You don't need to take a poll for that. I admit I've done that. Well, you don't need to take a poll.
You do it all the time.
That's
Damn near every time I'm up
baby.
on your channel.
Because you don't listen. You don't listen. I listen when I'm over here.
No, you don't.
Listen.
No, you don't.
I do.
You do whatever the hell you want to do.
That is a lie. That's not true. That is untruth. That is an untruth. I listen and I follow directions. If you tell me to stop, I stop. If you tell me to go, I go. If you tell me to listen, I listen. I'm just saying, you don't listen. I be like, El Teddy, stop. No, no, no. I'm gonna finish. I be like, El Teddy, stop. No, because and then I have to mute you because you won't stop.
That's not how this works.
Oh my God. Abby, am I lying?
Yeah.
El Teddy, I love you.
Thank you so
No,
much.
don't you
Thank
start
you.
her.
You do have a self-censoring problem, beloved, when you are in other people's
Praise the Lord.
situations. Well, okay. When you are in places that you feel comfortable, yeah, baby, sometimes
I
you
am
don't.
as nice can be on every
Nobody
platform
said you're not nice.
that I'm on.
See, you're
But that's not what
making
I
it too
said,
big.
baby. I never said you weren't nice. That's not what I said. I said sometimes you have a self-censoring issue and you can't put the brakes on sometimes. Especially when you feel when you feel a space where you feel comfortable to be your authentic self.
Y'all see how it's
Praise
coming
the
at my
Lord.
throat? Y'all see what I have to endure? So
You said that
basically,
like we
what they
said something
saying
mean and
is,
nasty and rude to you. We
what
did
they
not.
saying is, I just need to censor myself everywhere I go.
No, that's not what she said either. See, you hear what you want to hear.
That's that's not what I said, love.
That is not what she said.
Y'all heard it like I did, right?
Praise the Lord.
First of all, I
Anyway,
take it as a compliment when you feel so comfortable in your authentic self that you feel comfortable enough to be who you are
At
authentic.
least you do, because really, BB ready to throw me off the channel.
that's not true.
I just
I
woke
mean,
up.
okay, sometimes that's true, but I bring you back.
What are we talking about?
I'm done. She says that's not true. Yeah, well, sometimes it's true. But I bring you back
you,
though. But I bring you back
Bring
though.
you
you
see what I'm
back.
talking about here,
But
right?
what she said to you was that she be bringing you back though.
Yeah, I bring you
Okay.
back. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Mm, mm.
Oh God.
Oh God. Do y'all know? Wait, when does the new Fresh Prince season start?
February.
Oh, we got a long time before we have any good quality programming.
Well, that's why I was saying go watch Riches because I think Riches is pretty
Y'all can go
good.
watch Riches. This is nothing to watch now.
What is
I
that
Um,
mean,
come on? Peacock?
it's on Prime.
Okay.
Abbott Elementary ended last night until January. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Thursday, Wednesday night, not last night. So,
Yeah, everything is going out on like fall break. They don't they show
hmm
reruns all through the holidays. So you
yep.
could always come over to the Hallmark side, El Teddy. You could
Hey, little
always come
baby,
over
no,
to
we
the
won't be going
Hallmark.
over to no. I
You can
I
come
use.
over to the
Thank
Hallmark
God
side, El
somebody in
Teddy.
my chat told me about CMT, which like 3 or 4 days out the week will show the Golden Girls from 12 to 3 a.m. And so I can go over there on
Come on over. They
CMT.
they get ready. Listen, they've started showing the black ones because TV One and
Nope,
BET and OWN they're showing
nope.
all of their Christmas movies. So you got the black ones
Christmas
now.
movies are trash. There's never been a good Christmas movie ever made
Now that's a
except for The
lie. Now
Preacher's
that's
Wife.
a lie from the depths of
The
hell.
Preacher's Wife is the only good Christmas movie I can
That's
remember.
not true. That's just not true. That's not true. Mm-mm. Nope. That's just not true.
I don't like those Christmas movies.
They're all Hallmark, Lifetime. All of their movies are trash.
That's not true. They are. I love them.
Trash.
I love them.
It's always some girl who
He's
found out
trash.
her millionaire boyfriend was
It's the
cheating on
same
her.
storyline for
And then
all of
she
them.
run back to her parents' farm, which is about to go under. And then she got to raise the Christmas tree farm back
Trash.
to
Oh,
life. And then
that is not.
she
That is
finds
not.
that the
No.
neighbor boy who used to
Sometimes.
throw pickles at her when she was in
Sometimes they
sixth
marry.
grade.
Sometimes they marry princes. Sometimes they marry millionaires. Like, don't do
He's
that. It's not
trash.
always that.
Okay.
I'm about to get. I've been on here 2 hours and 38 minutes.
I was getting ready to say I'm almost at my destination. I'll be there within 10 minutes.
I didn't
So
even
I'm
know I
going.
was going to be on this
I'm
long.
getting ready to bid you all a adieu.
I only came on here to hang out with my sisters and then really do started absconding me verbally.
Are you serious? No.
I've had to endure really be this entire life.
Oh,
If
me?
she had the power, she would have thrown me off of my own life.
That's not true. I never said that. See, you adding shit to the sauce. I never said that. I
The sauce
never
is
said
only
that.
good when you add shit to it.
It ain't
Well,
nothing.
you certainly added some because
It
I never said that. You are telling a fib. I never said it. Mm-mm.
ain't
Anyway, y'all know,
I
sisters,
would
I
never
love
throw you
y'all,
off. I would never throw you off of your own platform. Oh
but
my
you throw me off of
goodness!
yours.
But I bring
Obviously.
you back.
Okay, that's it. All right. We
Y'all
want
know
to
I
thank
love
y'all
these
for coming
ladies.
out.
We
You
about to get
know,
off
we
the
gonna
listen,
thank
y'all.
y'all for being
Programming note.
vocal, active, and present. What else you be saying? He gonna love y'all
It
and love
goes,
on y'all.
I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal present and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. You're much obliged and much appreciated.
Little
And
baby,
y'all
he
could
was
have been
live
anywhere,
for
but
4
y'all were here
hours
with
in
me, and I'm
Treasure Lane
appreciative.
yesterday.
I got thirst straps for y'all tomorrow night on Silly Saturday. I got stories. I think I got a video for a video breakdown tomorrow night.
Come on, video breakdown. All right.
Oh yeah, I saw something on TikTok that I might break out
Oh
on the
Lord.
video breakdown, but we'll see. Depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, we about to get up out of here. Thank y'all so much for being here with us.
Yeah,
We had so much fun.
we did.
We got
I'm
to
gonna
get together
let you
more
close
often.
this out because this is your live, and I gotta go call my mama and cuss her out because she thought she.
The elder, tell the elder we praying for her.
Please, I will. Just pray for my nerves, y'all. Cause okay, I love you.
And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get up out of here. Listen, he was live yesterday. We were just talking about his live that he did yesterday on Treasure Lane. Little bit. We literally was just talking about the live he did last night on Treasure Lane. So yeah. But programming note, Silly Saturday will be tomorrow evening. Not tomorrow morning. It will be tomorrow evening. I got a lot of stuff to do during the day tomorrow, so it'll be tomorrow evening. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out here.